Damn, I need a DM.
That would be a very useful spell to have in real life.
I will summon DM
Summon
spell.
DM.
9th level.
Alright, so I think unfortunately Poyo was the scribe last time.
Yeah, it was.
Eldwin, it says, or actually, wait. Poyo was the previous scribe and the scribe today?
I think he was filling in for
Oh,
someone that
did
was
he
out
switch
last time.
places with someone? Is that what happened?
Switched to Fark, who's also not here today.
Yeah. Well.
I think I was next on the list, so I can.
Yeah. So if you take it this week, you would go next week as well. Do you want to do 2 in a row?
If Ark's there, we can see if he wants to go, but if not, I'm fine doing 2 in a row.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Poyo. Because Otto is. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. After Poyo is Otto, so you'd be the week after. So if you want to do this week, that should be fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so Eldwin. And Poyo was the previous scribe. Does anyone feel up to reading his notes and giving us a recap?
Sure.
All right,
I can.
thank you for that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll start it up once you finish.
Okay. Onyx messes with a broken down automaton Warforged and scavenged something off it. We began to talk about how we can save and find hostages and decide that we need to find the informant. Poyo creates a spider out of bones and is proud of his work. We encounter a wolf-like demon when Otto was scouting ahead, so battle began. Poyo was in the group during this, but as the wolf-like demon began to wreak havoc, the door directly to Poyo's side opened, revealing gnolls that came forth, one after another, rushed past and bonked him on the head. Poyo later came to and rushed into the room, nowhere else to go, only to be bonked again on the head by the remaining gnoll before going down, being blasted by the backdraft of a fireball spell. And by some way or form still alive, but on the brink of death while the battle continued on outside the room. Barely holding on while the battle continues, Eldwin weaves past the gnolls and heals Poyo with the help of a healing potion. Still hurt, but at the very least alive. A gnoll rushes in after Eldwin, slashing at him, but Poyo reawakens after the heal, casting Hold Person and paralyzing the gnoll, which is then finished off in its static state. After finishing off the wolf-like demon and the rest of the gnolls, we're all in sorry states. However, we hear the growls of another large beast coming our way, another one of those wolf-like demons. We decide to flee, running down the slim corridors to attempt escape, each climbing up our initial rope before the beast can catch up, just barely pulling up the mecha bunny and an injured spider Poyo. At the top of the prison, we meet up with a couple of friendly gnolls talking to Dosha. We decide to retreat further and regroup. We're all in dire condition, and with a group of gnoll prisoners to boot, stealth isn't certain. We attempt to go through the path that we had gone before, trying to avoid confrontation as much as possible in an attempt to get back to Sharp Rock. However, the enemy gnoll camp was a roadblock to our plans. We retrace our steps and attempt to look for alternate escape routes, with our last 2 options being the path to the cultist base and an ominous wooden gate. As Dosha has gone out to scout, we notice a small scouting party of gnoll cultists on their way to the prison and attempt to intercept them before they can tell the rest what's going on.
Alright, thank you for that. And I believe we basically left off during that fight.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Alright.
Or we may have only just engaged. I don't even remember if we got very far in.
We didn't get too far in.
I do think it might be beneficial for us to, considering the state that our party is in right now, I think we should include our missing comrades in the combat.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I mean, maybe Ark, but Poyo is almost dead anyway.
Oh, that's true, yeah. I think he might be out of wild shapes. Well, yeah, because did we even get a short rest? I don't think we did.
No, I didn't.
No,
Yeah.
you were looking for a place to short rest. Or no,
Mhm.
I think you were just looking a long rest, so you kind of... either you were
Well,
out
yeah,
of
we
short
were
rest or you
trying to.
skipped one. I don't remember, but I remember...
I think we were trying to find a place to rest. Period, short or long.
I think you assumed, or the group assumed, that they would just get back to the town. But when that turned out to be the case, everyone was kind of stuck out in the middle of the caves. So, yeah, you were, I think, trying to do a short rest when these guys were going past, and you decided it was important to make sure they didn't survive, which is probably a good call. So does anyone want to play Ark? He's a
I'll do it
barbarian.
again.
Yeah, I think you... Well, let me double check, but I think you still have
I-
control.
I do still have it. I already
Okay.
pulled up a sheet. So when I
Alright.
saw they were here, I was like, I'll just do that.
Alright, cool. So, the Grey Wanderer is session 37. Let's get back into it. And now we have an Onyx. So,
I've been here all along, but just confirming that the HP on my token is correct.
were you here last week?
I think I played him.
We didn't have a game last
Or, I mean,
Not
the
last
week
week
but
before.
2 weeks
before
ago,
I was
yeah.
on vacation.
Okay, that's what I thought. You mean you here the whole time? You liar.
I'm very sorry,
Oh, I
Onyx.
thought you meant like
I
I
tried to
thought
play
you
you.
meant I just shut up. Okay. All right. Well, I am wounded if this is correct. So just mark
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I forget who played you last time, but, yeah, you did
It
get
was me.
wounded in the fight.
Miri tried to get me killed. I understand.
It's Mary.
Hey,
never-
I'm not bitter.
You never trust a Mary.
Clearly.
Alright, so... Ark, it was your turn. What do you want to do?
So, if I remember correctly, Ark was spotted by
Yes,
Knowles, right?
I think all of you are spotted at this point. Those of you that are able to see. Anyone
Okay.
which, well, I guess if you know their dark vision range.
I thought they were carrying torches. I thought the gnolls were carrying torches.
Oh, yeah, actually, I believe they are because it's lit up around them, so that would make sense.
So, in that case, knowing that he's in full view, unfortunately, he doesn't have any rages left, so it's gonna take 40 feet.
And those rocks are difficult terrain.
Okay, I was just about to ask that, so 5. So that would be 5, 30, 40.
Okay, so you kind of move around the rocks using your movement.
Which puts him in 30 feet, which I believe is the range of the hand axe.
I think it's
Might
20.
be 2060.
It's a
I think
2060.
it's 20. Yeah.
I can never remember if those. Does he have? Okay, in that case, he will dash for another 40 to get 5. Just get.
So remember, you can use the ruler while you're holding the token if you press Q or right click.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm using. Yeah, that's 35. Just get right up there, and that'll be his turn.
Alright, so they yell in Nolish as he rushes up on them. Otto.
Pew, pew. On the one that's furthest north.
Alright, go ahead and link what you're casting.
Okay, yeah, let me find it. There it is.
Alright, so you chant sending eldritch blasts through the air. Is that 1 or 2? It's 2, right?
2, yeah.
Alright, so 50.
I do not have emboldening bond. I need to turn that off.
Okay, well, 14 would still be enough to hit. Blasting him for 6 force damage with the first shot. And that is a crit.
Nice.
Oh wait, sorry, 9 damage, because then 3 of bludgeoning.
Oh, I think the Genie's Wrath might not go twice. Let me just remember.
I think Genie's Wrath is one.
It's only once, so
Once
it's
per
9.
turn.
Then
Yeah.
the second hit is for 17, a telling shot as you just blast his head right off.
Jesus.
Nice.
Once during each turn, yeah. Okay, that's I'm actually going to dodge in among these rocks for as much cover as I can. That's
Okay.
my turn.
Eldwin.
Alright. Let's see how far I can get. Do I have a blades long enough? Probably not. I have one left, but I don't want to use that on these guys. So. 5. Alright, that's. Alright, that's 30 there. And. Are they both in range? Yeah, they're both all in range. So. On this guy, I am going to cast Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
Alright, so you chant throwing a firebolt, but 11 is not enough and he would dodge the attack.
Alright, that will be my turn.
Alright, so that ends your turn. The hunter goes. He is dead, so he leaves combat. Anvir.
Walk up a little bit. And I will do a little Toll the Dead on the closest one.
Alright, so you chant casting Toll Dead as you attempt to affect him with the spell. He will indeed attempt to save. Wisdom. Let's try that again. Wisdom. Alright, so it would fail, taking full damage.
He hasn't been hurt yet, so it'd just be 8s, wouldn't it?
Yep. Alright, so 8 necrotic damage. Does not yet look wounded. Anything else?
That will be all, sir.
Alright, so the gnolls at this point are starting to realize they're in danger. This one is going to attempt to flee, giving Ark a reaction attack if he wants it.
Alright, he will take that. Make sure I'm on the right page. Man, I'm-
12. Nope, unfortunately, that is just shy of being able to hit. So we'll continue to run. So 60 feet, along with the torch. Onyx. He is running back towards the settlement, probably looking for help.
All right. I'll tell Hassan to pursue him as fast as possible. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 80. He's not going to be able to catch up with him.
Alright, so there's an angry bunny running through the cave.
Yep. And I'll...
Even more terrifying.
How terrifying would that be? A slightly faster than you, just giant rabbit, which you've never seen before, just charging at you.
Miri, you didn't fire my crossbow last session, did you?
I did, and I didn't realize that your macro was like with the walloping bolts. So I collected one, but
It
I
was-
unfortunately wasn't able to get the other.
It was with
Or
the
not
walloping
walloping,
bolt.
but not walloping, like +1 or whatever they were.
Oh, yeah. So it's not loaded currently.
I had time to
Well,
reload
you
it
don't need an
between
action to
combat.
load it. Yeah, it's you can load it. I think as a free action once.
Except that I'm holding a shield, so I don't think I'd be able
you
to.
would have to drop
But
the
you
shield.
have not shot it in this combat, so you would have had time to reload between combat.
Yeah, it's probably reloaded.
Okay.
Because she would have. I mean, you would have reloaded it after you fired it. So at this point, it's probably loaded.
He's outside of. No, he's within long range, so I have disadvantage. May as well try it.
Do it.
Yeah, here we go.
Dunk. Ooh.
12.
12 once again is just shy of the number you would have needed. As the bolt whizzes past him. Anything
Okay.
else?
Nope.
Alright. So you went, Hassan went. The other hunter goes. He is also going to flee. Unfortunately, you don't have an Oppie. But he has to run around this thing more. So he runs over to here, ending his turn. Arc.
Alright. Ark is going to dash. Probably, huh? Yeah. 40. There we go. That way it won't trigger an Oppie by running here.
Alright.
And that will be his turn.
So you rush up to re-engage that first one. Otto.
25 feet. Yeah, just there. And let me just double check my ranges here. Yeah, so I'll do an Eldritch Blast. I'll try Eldritch Blast again, and I'll do the one that Ark isn't in combat with, or in
Alright, so you're firing
range
at
of.
that one there. The second one.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so you send another couple blasts, both of which would hit him. Pew, pew. Doing 11 points of damage, which would wound the creature, but it is still alive.
Like that.
Anything else?
I am out of everything.
Alright, Eldwin.
I'm gonna move up 30 feet as far as I can with that. Which looks to be here. And then on the same one, the auto just target, I'll aim for him with a firebolt.
Alright, this back one?
Yeah.
13 would be enough. So
Nice.
you would strike him doing 11, which would bring him down.
Perfect.
Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Alright, Anvir.
Alright, just figuring things out. I'll just move up a little bit. there, and then I don't think I can actually still do anything. Am I in range yet?
Hold it
Nope.
good.
No, 60 foot.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
I guess I will just dash for now.
Alright, so you rush forward, attempting to gain ground on the enemy. The hunter goes. It is going to give you another oppie as it rushes away.
Alright, let's see how it goes this time.
Knock it down.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Now
Oof.
comes from the nightmare fuel, though, where a bunny just gangs on him.
yeah.
So it hits the edge of the map and goes another 25 feet off. So it is at the edge plus 25. That is it for the Knoll. Onyx.
All right. Well, I will start running 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and I'll tell Hassan to chase him down. So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. He can go 15 more feet. No, wait. 80, 25 more feet.
Okay, so
on his ass.
so he would engage the creature off the map. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
All right.
The horror that Noel must be feeling.
Arc.
Like, Ark's not letting him get away. He's running after him.
Oh, all right. So you probably have one round to catch and kill him before he gets in view of his camp. So he is 65 feet total from you. So do you have
And he has
65?
60. So he'd be 60, so he'd be right behind him.
All right. So he moves up on him off the map. Otto.
I will move forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so how far from me is he?
An additional
150?
25.
Yeah, 150 right now.
Okay, and Eldritch is 120 feet, so I don't think I can do anything. Let me just look at their thing here.
The good old spell sniper. What is it? Spell sniper plus an incantation that makes
Yeah.
range longer, and you can have something ridiculous like several hundred feet, like nearly
Over
1,000
mine.
feet or something.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
What's okay, yeah, no, never mind. So I guess I'll just move another 25 feet and that's all I can do.
All right,
I've
so
got
you're
nothing.
rushing up on him. Eldwin.
Alright.
Not really rushing up on him. I'm quite far behind.
Skipping. Woohoo! Woohoo!
Probably.
Skipping up on him. So currently 110 feet from you.
110 feet. In that case... Yeah. Best thing I can do is just run up 30.
Okay.
And Firebolt, I believe, is 120.
Yeah, it's 120. I believe it's the same as Eldritch.
Yep. Ah, you're kidding me.
No, 10 would not be enough, especially with the cover provided by your allies. So that would fly past. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
Anvir.
Hello. So I can move up to about here is my max movement. And then how far away is he from me?
85 feet.
I shall... yeah, I'll just keep trying to dash.
Alright, so you attempt to continue your pursuit. The Knoll is going to attempt to run again, giving 2 oppies. This is going to be your group's last chance to slay this Knoll before he's back in sight of his village.
All right.
You're
Use some
kidding me.
story points if you can.
Oh, no,
I will-
didn't say he
yeah,
was
I'll
using a
use-
story point.
I will use an inspiration for. No, shoot. Hassan doesn't have an inspiration.
Yes, he does. What are you talking about?
You could use your inspiration for him. It's fine.
All right, cool.
That Harson got an inspiration a while ago.
Yeah, but he used it.
Ah,
There we go.
Oh, crit!
Nice.
yes.
Hassan picking up the slack.
Murder Bunny is here for you.
Murder bunny.
Oh, but is it enough?
Let's see. 10 points of damage. Yes, that would bring him down.
Goodness. Oh, Hassan MVP.
Awesome clutch.
I'm going to move him back so I can click on that. Alright, so yeah. He goes down, luckily, before he can get to the village. Alright.
Time for
Good bunny. Good bunny.
Let's-
time
Let's
for
try-
Omvia to do what he does best: murder cleanup.
Right. Well, yes, exactly. Let's drag the bodies into some rocks, and Anvir will cover up the bloodstains just in case something else comes by
How's
Well,
while
on?
we're
looks
still in
like-
the vicinity.
It looks like I have not healed Poyo since our last short rest, so I'll go ahead and do that.
I don't think I have. Well, I don't think anyone has control of his sheet. Here, I guess I could do it. But before that,
Yeah.
what are you doing with the bodies? You said you're trying to hide them?
Hiding and cleaning.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
are
we're just
you-
dragging them behind some rocks.
How are you cleaning up? What are you
Good
doing?
old prestidigitation.
So, hiding signs of the struggle would probably be more survival, if anyone has that.
Polio, I think, does.
And hiding the bodies as
Poyo
well.
and Ark. The 2 people not here.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Alright, well, I think you can roll for Ark if you have a sheet. Poyo is at disadvantage because he is, I think, 2 or 3 levels of exhaustion at this point.
He's
I want to
2.
say it's just 2.
Yeah. Alright, 13. So, yeah, you drag the bodies over in some rocks and cover them up pretty well as far as you can tell. And let me get Poyo's sheet. You said you're doing a heal, so go ahead and give me a heal for him.
13.
13, alright, so he is up to 21. Alright, so it is quiet again. I'll just delete you
Oh.
all from this map.
So we should probably huddle and wait for Dosha to come back. Dosha was scouting that wooden gate for us.
We're slightly away from we're away from the null groups, right?
We're kind of in the middle of prison and encampments and the forest to the giants or no, we can't get to the forest without passing the Knoll encampment.
Yeah.
So
So
and
there's-
we've got a bunch of refugees with us or prisoners that we freed, so we can't stop. We've got a huge group.
Yeah, but I was asking, are we we're not with them right this second, right?
no, it's just your main group.
Okay, before we head back, Eldon would get everyone's attention.
Oh, you remembered.
It's like,
Thought you might
I
have
did.
forgotten after 2
It's been
weeks.
3 weeks.
Alright.
And the Elgari intention's like, we found him. We found our
Well-
spy.
Oh. Who?
He's one of the gnolls in the group. He didn't want to reveal himself because he's afraid that there might be cultists hiding amongst the refugees that we grabbed.
Oh.
You find out.
Successful mission then.
Problem is, we have to. He knows, or he suspects that there's a way to, in the prison, to get us directly to the leaders. So we don't have to fight or sneak past the entire encampment. There's some secret passage or something he believes. Problem is, he was captured before he could find it, and he can't give us the full details until we until we lose the other gnolls somewhere.
So for now, our mission remains getting these gnolls back and getting ourselves refreshed, and then some prison exploration.
Yeah, that seems to be our best bet. If we can find a way to hide these gnolls without them thinking that we know something.
Alright, so what do you want to do? It is currently 11:30 a.m. on the 12th of spring as you're making your
Oh,
way...
it's still so early.
Yeah, as you're making your way back to the group of gnolls that might possibly
we
contain
were-
cultists.
Okay, we were staying hidden in the rocks with our prisoners when we saw that little band of gnolls that we just killed.
Yeah,
So I don't think we were very far away.
Yeah, no, you went forward a bit, and now you're heading back to them. You
Okay,
were
so I think-
like over here, basically. Now,
Couple
you're-
hundred
So
feet.
yeah, a couple.
I think
hundred
we're
feet
just
away.
waiting for Dosha then, right?
Yes, that's
Because
what
that's
you
the
were
whole
doing.
reason we were, yeah.
You were in the
Yeah.
middle of a short rest, waiting for Dosha. So I'm assuming you're going to attempt a short rest again.
Yes, please.
Okay. I need a D20 roll as you attempt to short rest.
I'll get him. Ooh,
Interesting. I now need a D100 roll.
Something or not.
I
Oh,
don't
gosh.
like that.
Oh, lordy. I got the
You
D100.
find a legendary weapon.
Alright. Wait! I clicked the 300 and got a 19 again!
Apparently, 19
Oh, boy.
is a number favored by the gods today. Alright, so...
I don't know. Is it favored though? Let's hear.
Fair
What
by
kind of
something.
gods?
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Which gods?
Which gods?
The
So,
betrayer gods.
a half hour would pass. It is now 12 o'clock as Dosha returns. He says that the gates, there is a way through. It would involve a bit of climbing, but I think we can get around it. It looks like some of the logs higher up have been moved about, giving a hole between the gate and the wall. So it is possible to get past them if we want. I don't know how safe it'll be on the other side, but it is an option if we want to go that way.
Is it
every-
seen guarded at all?
No, there were no guards there. I think it is more to keep out roving trolls than to stop patrols and such.
Yeah.
He says if there is an easy way through, maybe there's a secret door or a cave somewhere, but the main cave is all walled off with shroomwood. And I assume you're going to attempt to continue to rest for a half hour.
Yeah.
Okay. So the half hour would pass. You may spend a short rest if you wish to benefit. As it is now 12:30.
The prisoners did we have with us again?
I want to say there were.
I know it was definitely
16?
like double digit.
Yeah, I think there were
Yeah.
16 cells, if I remember correctly.
Oh, this is going to be the most hit points I've used in a while.
In fact, I could probably just look at my map and see.
I was about to
Yeah, there were
be like,
16.
I was about to like see how many hit dice I should ration off, and then I'm like, wait, I'm at 9. There's no way all my hit dice fill me up.
Well, remember, you only get half of them back on a long rest. Though, it's
Yeah,
not necessarily a bad idea to spend them all, because you might not need healing tomorrow as much. So, at this level, what are you, 7? I think you get 3 back at night.
Yeah.
You just use all of them.
Yes, I'm a wizard. I have a D6.
Christmas ass roll. 1, 6, 1, 6.
I
Duality.
got 3 1s
Oof.
out of those hit die I have rolled so far. I've had 3 1s.
God. And then you got me. I've rolled 6, 7, 7 on D8s.
Well, seems like there is a decent spread. So after the rest, what does the group want to do?
There we go.
I am now above my normal max. Why do I have 40? Oh, aid. That's why.
Is Aid still going?
I believe that was.
I mean, it lasts 8 hours and it's only like 11 a.m., so.
Yeah,
Alright, yeah. It looks like it ends at 1540 according to the extended effects. Although there's no day in there. I'll just assume it's today.
it would definitely be today.
Well, sometimes people don't delete their old spells, but yeah,
I
old
think
Yeah,
we
that
spells
would be
today.
my fault, but yeah, it would be today because I only did it when we were like in
Okay.
prison.
So yeah, you would still have Aid going. So yeah, what does the group want to do? It's been quiet. There have been no other patrols since those two were heading towards the prison.
I still think trying to dump off these prisoners at Sharp Rock is the best idea. We just can't work as efficiently if we're trying to protect 16 people.
Well, yes, we would all love to do that. The problem is we didn't know how to get there in our
I
current
think,
condition.
yeah, no, I know. No, I think that's just me saying that's definitely the course we have to pursue at the moment.
Do we want to try and get over this wooden wall to see if there's a place on the other side that we can rest? Or,
Yeah.
I don't know, what...
Or
Because we went the other way initially, but we were pretty sure we were going to be seen by the encampment without sneaking. We didn't think we were going to be able to sneak by with the whole group.
yeah.
To go. And even if we could, we then have to face possibly giants or trolls in the forest.
Keep trying to think what of dogs whinging in my background. I think we've got to go through the wall at the moment either way.
Anybody else have any ideas or want to pursue a different course?
I think getting past that wall is definitely our best bet for these gnolls.
Yeah, I think we've got to look at least try that and see what options it unfolds. Because we can go back the way we came, where it's very easy for us to get spotted and we have to go through a forest full of giants. Or we can go south into their main base. Or you can go through this door or back into the prison.
Are you having this discussion in front of the gnolls, the former prisoners?
Imagine that we're just kind of like huddled maybe like a few feet away, just kind of discussing things.
Alright. Would you have Dosha with you?
Yeah, I would say so.
I would say yes. Yeah.
So Dosha would say it would be extremely dangerous to try to get them back to their town. As much as I want to save them, Do we know what our next move is? Are we going to try to speak with, well, I assume not the Deep Fang because we're too far south, but the Wildfire?
I think we might have the start of an idea, but our first goal needs to get these gnolls.
No, I think what he's saying is, as much as we want to do that, it might not be the most logical choice. It might be better to actually try and proceed with one of our missions, make an area safe, and then...
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, we bring them over that wall.
That's unknown territory, though. We're just expanding into what the hell are we doing territory if we do that.
We need to think of what is best for our mission as a whole, which I assume at this point is to try to befriend the tribes. The Wildfire are somewhere nearby, I believe beyond that wall. Is that what we're trying to do now, is befriend them? We did not find the spy in the prison, which is why we came here. So since that has failed, I'm assuming we're going on to our next objective.
Was the Wildfire one of the...
They were the magic ones. They were the ones who were primarily involved with these demon summonings, I think they said.
Yeah. And it was kind of a risky move to try to talk to them.
They are quite happy with this regime, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the Wildfire are loyal to the cultists, as far as you know.
And so Deep Fang.
Yeah, the only remaining
Is there
nearby
is there
villages.
somewhere else where we think the spy might be?
Well, we didn't check all the cells, so we might have to go back into the prison. But we don't want to bring...
That's a good idea,
these-
anyway.
We don't want to bring these gnolls back there with us. So, I'm imagining if they built that wall, they're not gonna keep, like, it's probably not that heavily guarded. So we send the gnolls, if we're able to send the gnolls over the wall.
It might be better for us to scout a little bit before they go in, because if we just go over that wall, take 2 steps, and then find out, oh yeah, this place is just full of trolls, it's probably not best to send them first.
I guess that's right.
As much as I would like to bring them back to the town, I feel that
It's
we
too long
need
a
to...
journey at the moment with this many people.
It's more the difficulty. I don't see a way of getting them there safely. The forest is full of the giants, and we'd have to somehow sneak them all past the army, which seems like an impossibility.
No, bringing them back to the town is not an option.
So we may have to either try to secure them somewhere or just send them off to do as best they can, which is most likely a death sentence either way. Well, as far as I can think, unless any of you have a better idea of what we can do here.
I think
we're pretty tapped
good
out.
option here. We just have to pick the option that gives them the best chance of surviving.
Perhaps we should ask them. Tell them that we have few good options. Some of them may want to strike out on their own, given that we are not in a good condition to protect them. And some of them who might head straight for the enemy camps might give us a hint as to their loyalties.
They start walking south, just kill them immediately. I'm joking, of course. But, no, I think you're on the right track, because...
There's a chance that some of them may choose to fight alongside us in whatever we do next, since there aren't good options. There aren't any options that we're sure are safe.
Alright, so what does the group want to do?
I think to start presenting, like, just laying out the facts for the Gnolls and see who wants to stick around and who wants to risk it out on their own.
Alright,
Otto will draw a little map in the dirt, as Eldwin explains, and he'll say, like, here we are, and here's the camp, and here's the
She's
prison,
explaining.
and
say
here's
we
the giants.
so where are you going to be doing this? Just in the cave here?
I mean, we're probably trying not to make a ton of noise, but yeah, wherever we rested.
Alright. So Dosha begins whispering, trying to explain everything to them. After a few minutes of talking, he would say, none of them wish to leave. They all wish to stay with us.
Over the wood wall, then? Hoo-hoo!
Well, I'd say in that case, then we have to make sure that they have a chance at surviving over that wall.
Dosha says, well, are we going over the wall if they're staying with us?
Yes, I think
Oh,
that the idea at the moment is maybe try and find a safer place over the wall. Because there aren't many nooks and things we can try and hide ourselves in at this area.
Yeah, this is fairly open.
Not
Lou,
for 20 odd people.
Yeah.
may I have cast Find Familiar during that rest, or is it too late?
Sure, you could say you cast it.
Thank you. Might give us some scouting options.
Find the
Dosha says,
Excellent.
this might be a strange idea, but maybe we should put them back in the prison and secure that area.
Honestly, that was one of the things I was thinking about, just going back into the prison and clearing the hell out of it.
But do we think we're able to clear the prison that we had to flee from because we are so tired and so depleted?
Yes, that's the thing. I think
Well, it was there. I mean, there were rooms within the prison, Dosha says.
if
Well,
we
when
go
we-
back into the
When we
prison,
started to flee, Otto's suggestion was to barricade ourselves into one of those rooms, but everyone was like, bad idea.
honestly, it might be the better idea now. If we go in, find a room where I can, if there's only like one entrance or something like that, I can set up the hut like right in front of it. So nothing would be able to get through the door unless they're like incorporeal.
If the door opens inward.
Oh no, if I'm right against the door, even if it opens outwards, they won't be able to walk through the door.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, you
Yes,
wouldn't be
but
able to leave it.
they might be suspicious as to why a room is suddenly blocked off. Still, it's probably a better idea than just having everyone camp out here.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I didn't say it was a perfect idea, I just think it's probably one of the better ones we have at the moment.
Unfortunately, yeah, there aren't a lot of options.
Get too nervous being back in the prison.
Ask them, Dosha, just say, look, if we try and hold up in the prison just because it's a building, are you guys gonna be okay?
He nods and would ask them. They don't seem too happy about it, but they will do that over going off by themselves into the cave, which seems like a more deadly move.
Didn't one of the creatures that we encountered right away when we dropped down in there, didn't they teleport somehow?
Nothing. They were like invisible or some shit.
Okay, alright, yeah.
There was some stealthy demon creatures, and there was the one Flynn that just sort of walked away.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I
whatever you
think
guys
she was
think.
talking about the one that killed Ramty.
The one that killed who?
Ramty.
I'm not I don't remember if it was the one that killed Rampty. I was trying to remember if there was one that might have shadow stepped or misty stepped or whatever. I was
One
thinking
I
there might have
saw.
been Because if we're holed up in a room, if anything can do that, that could be an issue. Is what I was thinking. That's all.
Yeah, because I know there was one creature I used to see invisibility on.
So if it was just invisibility, that's not the same as that might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think we're all right on that. Nothing we've seen.
Yeah, we have no idea if we're all right on that, but all right.
To the prison.
To the prison then? Is that the consensus? Anybody want to speak up with other ideas you're leaning towards?
I mean, it's either over the wall or into the prison.
At least we know we've cleared like a area of the prison.
Just reinforce it.
We
Say they wouldn't. I just mean at least we know there are some dead in that area.
Yeah. All right then. Let's do what we're gonna do if that's the decision. Hoo hoo hoo.
Alright, so the group heads back over to the prison, going up to the roof, and I assume lowering Hassan down in again.
Yeah.
Give me a d20 roll.
We'd probably leave the prisoners on top with Dosha for a bit until we made sure we could actually have a safe path for them.
So you're leaving them up on top while you scout out the inside?
Yeah, like while we get a path ready for them.
Yeah, make sure whatever rooms we had cleared haven't repopulated.
Yeah. I mean, it would be the worst thing.
Eventually.
Onyx, did you want to do this one? Because you were going to do the D100 last time, but I stole it.
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Alright.
And they live happily ever after, right?
Good rolling so far.
Christ, you never told us what happened with mine.
Usually means nothing. But
Roll a D100. It scares me. 15 hours,
Alright,
you die.
so looking down into the prison, you no longer see the angry death dog down there. It seems like it's
Death
moved on.
dog. I'll drop a light pebble down in there.
Alright.
Oh, I guess we're not on the map, so we can't see anything anyway.
Well, if you drop the light stone, you would just see the bodies that were left behind. Some of them look like they have been partially eaten.
Lovely.
by that demon dog.
I completely forgot we got chased by that thing at the end.
Oh yeah, that was a whole thing.
We going to try to go south towards the room, like maybe the room where Poyo died, or Poyo went unconscious? Or are we going to try and
I went
open...
unconscious in like the first chamber.
Oh, he went unconscious down here during that last fight before we fled.
When he first went unconscious, he was like...
Oh, gotcha.
he
Well,
was
anyway,
just,
this
like,
is the
in
one
that
I meant.
First room.
Well, I just meant because this was a room that didn't have a lot of
Open,
doors
yeah.
and isn't terribly complicated to get to from where we enter, or maybe I guess this one
I
where
was gonna say
we
maybe
found
the
the
Wilson trap,
automaton. Yeah.
That
Unless
one
that thing
seemed
comes
more
awake
abandoned.
while.
Oh, by the way, I should let you know, Onyx, what you found. The automaton
Oh, yeah.
part is a I want to say upgrade, but a augmentation that you can actually attach to your defender to give it an extra damage type.
Nice.
Ooh.
But it will take
I
you
put-
a week of downtime. That's a project you can do.
Does he know what the damage type
Interesting.
is, or...
Fire. It's like a little blowtorch. So it gives 1d6 extra fire with his force. If he hits with his force, it burns as well.
Fire breathing?
Okay.
I think I
Nice.
put it in your inventory, but I didn't know what it was, so
It was,
it's probably got some vague description in there.
Yeah, it was like a red crystal, so it's a fire crystal.
Is someone else in my sheet right now?
I don't think so. I don't think anyone should have control of your sheet, but let me check that.
No, it's alright. I was just trying to type something into the bio and it keeps switching back to my main page.
Oh, it does that sometimes.
That's not good.
Yeah,
I don't like
Had it happen to mine as well.
The best path to do actually might be just walking past the cells, because if we...
Yeah.
They're not just doors into rooms.
Yeah, if
It's
we're going to
literally
this,
just a quick hook into that room afterwards.
Yeah, if we're going to the automaton room, I agree that might be the way to go. But we do have to be very cautious of what might come down from the north, where Onyx chased that guy down.
There is a door there as well. We have to be careful.
There's
We're
a
gonna
lot
have-
of doors. Yeah.
We can
Yeah,
have
but that's
Rom
the only
grab
one
it out.
on our particular path if we do that way. Where
Yeah.
this way there's like bloody just
Four.
four just here.
Yeah.
And then
All
another
right,
one
well.
like here and here. What the hell? There's a spell effect on the map.
Oh, should we draw our tokens in there? Have we dropped down?
If you are climbing in, then go ahead and pull your tokens onto the main room here.
Do we want to send in Rom in first just to do a quick
No.
clear?
Auto climb down.
We just got her back, and we're gonna like go sacrifice her again.
Look, Eldon will do whatever it takes.
Otto's already
Yeah.
down the rope anyway, so as you look
Well,
down the
I
hallways,
heard him say there's a spell effect, and I thought you guys were down there because I was seeing nothing. So I
There's this
drug out
random
my
spell
token.
effect I can click on the map.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Otto wouldn't have
think it was
just
just
jumped
there
down
from
unless
last
that was
time.
our plan. But
Okay, yeah. I was just checking if that was actually meant to be there or not because it seemed weird.
no. it would
yeah,
be
Ramti
down by
will
now.
go ahead. Ramti will go ahead just to make sure there isn't something currently visible in the room down here, and I guess Otto will. He'll look around and ask, "Who wants to go next? To who?" And if no one goes, then Otto will.
I'll drop down. I've got the better eyesight.
And before
I've got the
everyone comes
further
down,
eyesight.
before everyone comes down, you'll probably want to have a couple people lower Hassan down, like we did before.
Great, he was the first one down. He's already there.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's the bait.
Yeah.
Who's the bait?
Oh, we were just joking, saying Hassan
Oh.
was the bait.
Well, right now I think just Otto and Romti are down there looking around. So yeah,
I thought
you would. Or go ahead.
Okay. It was said that we were when we first got up here. You said something about we were lowering Hassan down like we did before, and so I guess we thought he was already down there. But...
asking if that's what was happening, but
Gotcha.
I'm assuming he wasn't lowered down yet because no one put him on the map. All right, so Anvir climbs down. Romti's down there. Yeah, there's a bunch of corpses around. Looking down the different hallways, so far you don't see anyone. Dosha says, are we keeping the gnolls up here for now until we find a route to someplace safe?
Yeah, so I just want to make sure there's no other weird, creepy things just ready to pounce on them the second when they get down.
That we can see.
Okay.
Do you want to send Hassan
so
down next?
Are the rest of you climbing in?
I think we'll send
Yeah,
down
I'm
and
in.
climb out.
Alright, so I'll say the gnolls up above lower Hassan down. As Anvir uses a light spell or a torch.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the lights. But why does it say I have 9 HP?
It should reflect off of your Roll20 sheet. Did you get ability point drained or something?
No, something's wrong with my character for some reason.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with Roll20. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
cooperating.
asking me how do I want to create my character.
Oh,
That's not good.
that's Anvir just disintegrates.
Okay, no, hold on. It's better now. I just said edit sheet directly, so it didn't actually do anything. I'm pretty sure I don't have 2 spell scrolls of level 5 cure wounds. I'm pretty sure that's meant to be a 1.
So your sheet says 42 hit points and 11
But my
temp.
token says 9. My token says 9, it says that I have an AC of 13, and it says I have no temp.
There, it should be fixed. Wow. What's your AC supposed to be?
Should be 16. Because I'm wearing, Wait, hold on. I have to double check now. It might be 17.
Well, on your sheet for Onveer, it says AC 13, which is why it's saying that. So, something may have happened to your,
Yeah. Because I have my
Is your
breastplate.
inventory equipped?
Yeah, no, it's equipped. I'm wearing a breastplate.
Alright, well, you can fiddle around
I'll
with
just
it,
keep
see if you
looking
can figure it
around
out.
with that. You keep going. I'll try and figure that out.
Alright, so it looks like you're all down in here again. What are you gonna do?
Do we want to start heading to the right? See if that path is open.
Yeah.
Rumpties carries the light stone that Otto cast light on down in this hallway for everyone before she sneaks on.
Alright, so she's flying with the light stone.
Well, she just dropped it in the hallway there to light things for the others as they come.
Oh, okay.
She's just gonna stop and like listen and wait for the group.
Alright, so far it seems like everything is quiet. You don't hear any noise coming from this area.
After you, Ark. Oh,
Yeah,
there, Eldwin.
alright.
Eldwin's leading the way.
I'll follow.
Oh,
I'll follow right behind Ark.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
there you go.
Controlling two characters.
Here, you don't have to control
Yeah.
Arc right now. We'll just put him out if there's an issue.
Okay.
This is hard to do with me towing a bunny.
I was so confused for a
Oh.
second because I finally got out my character sheet and I saw Rumpty in a prison cell and I'm like, wait, what the hell was that?
Oh, she's just like, she's afraid of getting zapped again, so she's like being extra cautious. She was just kind of
Or-
listening and up ahead, yeah.
So you can also probably put the bunny away for now, Onyx, if you want, and we'll just say he's with you. We could pull him out if it becomes relevant.
Okay, works for me.
So give me a d20 roll again, someone, for events.
I'll do it.
Alright. It continues to be quiet as you move down the hallway. You see the sealed door that has those strange symbols on it. The hallway, as before, goes north and south. Eldwin, what's your passive perception again?
Ooh,
That
not
was a great
great.
question.
10.
What is the highest in the group? Is that Otto?
Yes.
So, Otto, you think you hear the sound, kind of very slight, I don't know if the right word would be slight, but very faint sound of someone walking around to the north.
Woohoo! He like whispers, "Movement north. Let us be cautious. Woohoo! Quiet, quiet."
When Elwin hears that, I'll drop my light spell.
Alright, so light goes out. Romty's light goes out.
Which I think is stuck. So
If I
hold on.
see Eldwin drop his, then yes, Otto will stop his light spell as well. Cancel his light spell,
Alright, go ahead.
which I can't. I don't know. I can't. I'm trying to get to it. Come on.
There you go. So all the lights go out, and you are now sitting
Oh,
in
there-
the darkness.
Oh, did someone get it? Okay. I was
I got
trying to
it.
get Rumpty off of it, but it kept moving with me.
So kind of like feeling along the wall, start heading south.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're blind, huh? Give me a...
Rumty will jump on
Are you all
Eldwin's
trying
shoulder.
to be
and
stealthy?
Rumty will jump on Eldwin's shoulder and like
I
hiss
would
in his
assume
ear
so.
in common, like which ways to go and what she sees and stuff.
I don't like.
Give me stealth
I don't-
checks.
It's even
Okay.
worse than when she isn't speaking common.
Probably, if you can't see, the stealth check would be at disadvantage because you're just kind of stumbling around in the dark.
It'd be a disadvantage anyway.
Okay, something's wrong with my dex modifier, that's the problem, because it says here that I have a stealth score of 0.
13.
Well,
And my yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, see, it's saying stealth plus 0. Not that I rolled particularly well anyway.
on the sheet that I'm looking at on Veer says stealth plus 4 on your character sheet.
I'm not sure what's going on, eh?
Well, let's see if we can get in this room, and then while we rest, you can.
It's the only
Look at the
skill
character
that's
sheet.
wrong. Which is the weirdest bit. Yeah, anyway.
So it should
It's
be
not like I
plus
rolled
4. You said.
particularly- Yeah, it's not like it's great anyway. It's only a 7. Well, not sure what's going on with that.
Are we good to keep moving?
Yes, please.
Uh,
We are very, very vulnerable, grouped up in a tiny, narrow hallway right here.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you continue moving. Anvir is making some noise, stumbling.
Tripped.
Is Romty able to help with that at all? 'Cause she can
Probably
see.
not.
Okay. All right.
Romty's currently busy freaking Eldwin out.
Well, if it doesn't help,
Uh,
then she's not going to bother being on your shoulder.
Are
I
you
thought it might
all-
help.
Are
but-
you all following Eldwin?
Yeah.
Alright, so I assume you're all behind him then, because...
Does someone have light out? I'm sorry.
No, we put out the lights because of the noise to the north.
So
So
I'm moving
Eldwin-
in the dark.
Eldwin's like following the wall.
though
Yeah.
It says you have dark vision, is that not true?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I thought you cast it on
Uh,
yourself or something today
No.
when we were.
Wait,
no.
did I infuse? No, I don't have goggles of night right now, so I do not have dark vision.
Right.
I do have I have a rock that I have 5-foot light on. But
Oh.
if we're trying to stay completely in the dark, then no, I'm feeling along by hand.
Okay. Well, you don't hear the footsteps to the north anymore, Otto. So you don't think they heard you.
Ooh, I don't hear the footsteps. Perhaps they're further away now.
Anvir, or Onyx, you want to hand me your rock?
Sure. What are you going to do to it?
Well, since I'm in front, I'm just.
Oh, it's not that I'm not a trusting person, but here you go.
I'll get back.
I can always make another. It's okay.
Alright, so you pull out the 5-foot light rock.
Yes. I don't know where that is, though.
Alright, well, it doesn't give off
It's,
much light. Why does Romty keep jumping into the wall? I'm confused.
Oh,
by
she
this.
was just hugging the side of the corridor. I didn't
That's-
know that she was jumping into the
Yeah,
wall.
that space is the actual wall. It's
What is
just
going on?
so do you have a 5-foot light rock?
I just tried to drag it out onto the map, and like it says light rock frozen on the map. So it has the label there, but it doesn't actually.
Here, let me grab it for
Well,
you. There you go.
Weird. I'm gonna have to
So
refresh.
Yeah,
a
try,
little
Frozen
bit of
me up.
try
Roll
refreshing.
20 is on something today.
It's not cooperating with me, that's for sure.
Alright, now that I can see, Eldon will I'll quickly duck into the room with the automaton.
Okay.
Alright, so you come back into this room, which does seem to still be clear.
Okay.
And I assume the rest of you are following.
Is this big enough for 16 people?
If they squeeze.
Well, remember, like a 5 foot square is more space than you actually need to like.
Here's
Well,
the
maybe not
thing,
to lay
though.
down, but just fit, yeah.
Combat space.
Yeah,
Here's
it's
the
only
thing, though.
matters in combat. If you're not in combat, you could have several people in a 5 foot space. Like it's a small room, basically. But when you're in
Here's the
combat, you need the room to be able to move around and dodge, or else you're basically like you're very constricted, which makes you easier to hit and makes it
Just
harder to
trying
attack.
to figure out how that's going to work with me trying to barricade the
Yeah.
tiny hut, because there will be more than likely more than 9 people in the area of tiny hut, which will immediately cancel the spell.
Yeah, so you can't have more than 9, although you can, like, the tiny hut won't take up the whole room. Are you standing out in the hall of it like that, Onvir?
Oh no, that's just where I was at the moment because I keep checking my sheet.
Alright, so you enter the room. Romty is staying out in the hallway.
Yeah, she's gonna enter bat form and hang out in the up in the corner of the ceiling, like just to watch these 2 hallways. And Otto is going to periodically use her senses to perceive anything he might be able to perceive.
Alright. So I assume you're going to send someone back to get the gnolls and just try to barricade everyone in here?
That is the plan.
Alright, so it's currently about 1:30 after all the traveling and climbing around. You would send who
Before we send them back, I would turn to Anvir's or just to the group in general, and say, does anyone have a way to see if someone's lying to us? Like, is anyone good at reading people or
I'm decent
have the
at
ability?
reading people, yes. If I had a sleep, I could make it that people couldn't lie to us.
Do you suspect something? Dosha asks.
We can, because I'm just thinking this whole operation is becomes so much more dangerous if some of those prisoners are actually cultists in disguise.
Oh, it's true. I suppose I didn't consider that.
I mean, it is true. One of the original ones we fought came out of the cells.
Right. It's pretending to be a prisoner.
Do any of you have any sort of detection magic or any way of sniffing out evil?
If we had a nice long rest, I do have something at my disposal I could use.
Well, we are planning on setting up for that, aren't we? So,
Well,
We could talk to the prisoners individually, but that would take time to see if any of their stories don't match, or if any of them accuse each other or are suspicious of each other.
I also don't speak their language, so it'd be harder for me to read signs.
Oh yeah.
well, I could try to question them. Dosha says, if that would help, but I am not the best at reading others' intents. Shall I go and fetch them, or is there something we want to do before we bring them over here?
well, first before we grab them, is this room gonna be good for us?
I assume so. I mean, hold on.
Is there a door?
It's dangerous, but you can fit them all in here.
If I did it like that, I suppose it would kind of work, and then we could just squeeze everyone on the outside.
Yeah, and then all the gnolls on the outside ring. Yeah.
Is there a door?
there
Like
is,
what?
yes.
Like this?
Okay.
Or like, yeah, as best as I can place it as close to the door as possible.
If someone tries
So it
to
would-
enter, they may get suspicious as to why they can't. But I suppose it's better than them opening the door and seeing a large dome inside.
This room had a lot of spider webs and dust, right? The automaton looked like it hadn't been touched in.
Yeah. It was just kind of
Okay.
like a
Like that.
storage room.
So that's
Yeah,
a good
this-
sign.
In room. So I think this is our best bet.
Alright.
Yep.
So
So
you're
you also would have waited to use the dome until the dolls are inside. I was just trying to
Well,
figure out where I
honestly,
would
don't
place
you
it.
have to spend like 10 minutes or something to cast
Yeah,
it?
it's about
So
10 minutes. So I probably would have had to. It
so
would
you
take
might
me a
like
hot minute
start
anyway.
working on it. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so you're grabbing the knolls. Who's gonna go get the knolls?
Probably
Maybe
people
like-
that can see in the dark.
Dosha
Dosha
says
and Ova.
yeah, Dosha says I can go and grab them. I can
Rumty can go
sneak
with
over
him
there.
just in case. Just watching out.
In case he needs backup.
Alright, so they climb in and start filing into the room. Luckily, they are not heard or discovered by anyone as they come in here. And the door is shut. And I assume you cast the dome, right?
Yep. Just keep doing that on repeat every like 7.5 hours.
Alright, so is there anything you want to do while you're in here?
Every 20 minutes or so, Otto will perceive through the bat's ears, just listening for any signs of creatures coming through these halls or what have you.
Alright, and you do still have enough time in the day that you can put it towards downtime projects if you want.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll start working on that upgrade for Hassan.
Alright, so you start attaching the crystal to the bunny.
If you're working on Hassan, I would ask if I could look at the alchemist book that you have.
Sure, go right ahead.
The alchemist tools?
No, we had a book. We found a book that would teach us how to use alchemist tools. So Eldwin and I were both kind of taking turns reading it.
Alright, so you want to put a day towards that?
Temple library.
Yeah.
Alright, sure, yeah, you can put a day towards that project if you're not working on anything else. Anyone else doing anything? Alright, another d20 roll. Let's see how this time passes.
You're up, Otto.
I'm not at my computer, but I can get back there.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
And the dogs need let out, so. You know.
Inexcusable.
Alright, so being that it's very dangerous here, I need a d100 roll with that 12.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Time passes. You are able to do your projects quietly. Onyx, even working on your automaton creature, you don't make enough noise, luckily, to get any attention, and the day would pass. So go ahead and take a long rest.
Oh my gosh.
It is now the 13th of spring at 7 a.m. Regain half your hit dice, gain back 1 level of exhaustion you can remove.
Sweet, they must have updated the long rest feature again. That did my Channel of Divinity and Eyes of Night this time.
Well, you have to set that up so you can. I may have set that up for you. There's options under your resources, and you can set them to recharge on a long or short rest if you use the
yeah,
cog.
maybe you did, because I hadn't.
So yeah, you definitely did that for me.
Yeah, I was working on some sheets, so. But you can do that with any resource you add there. Like you,
The temp would be gone.
like if you haven't yet, you should put short rests as a resource and set that to recharge on a long rest. But yeah, no, the time would pass. The gnolls are bored, but they keep quiet because they seem very nervous.
Is my token, or is it just on my screen that it disappeared?
Your token is there for me.
Okay,
If
I'll
you
just
want,
reload.
you can, reload, or you can delete it or just pull another one on or something. Was Romty outside the whole night as a bat? Or did you bring her in at some point? Miri.
She was outside. She was
Okay.
keeping watch, invisible, and up at the top of the ceiling as a bat. And Otto, at least during the waking hours, like the day we were doing projects and stuff, he was perceiving through her.
Alright, so I will say at one point during the night, you would have heard the door down the hallway here open and close.
Okay.
So
Otto
yeah.
would whisper to the others, or whoever was awake at the time, that information.
Alright, so it is the next day. What do you all want to do?
Are we planning to leave the gnolls in here while we are moving around?
That was the plan, but
Okay,
we also
I have something I can do. I will spend 10 minutes, if you'll let me, and ritually cast Alarm to set it on the doorway. Is there... Well, let me think about this.
Alright, so you start casting
Yeah,
alarm.
I will designate that the gnolls that are in the room can't set off the alarm, and I'll make it mental.
Silent, okay.
Yep, so that it just pings for me if something sets it off.
Alright, so just mark that on the extended effects.
Yep.
So Dosha looks to Anvir and says, were you able to prepare that magic you spoke of?
Yes, yes. If we were wanting to do the questioning, now would be the best time.
yeah, I think
Alright, I'm good to
I think
go any
feedback-
time.
Aren't we kind of all crammed in together? Is this really the best time for questioning?
Always.
Dosha says, he whispers, well, if there's danger, we should probably find out sooner rather than later, right?
It's probably best to figure out if one of these people is a cultist now than before we get a knife in the back.
it's like Ark, you might want to get ready to subdue any problems.
Who is that?
Oh, I said it to Ark.
Ark.
Get ready to grapple or anything. I'm talking to someone that's not here.
Gotcha. I was confused. I was like, Ark. Who's Ark? So yeah, the room is filled with gnolls. I assume they're spreading out so you can question them.
Okay, so I will cast... who has the best insight?
Oh, that'd be me.
All right, I'll cast...
Why? What are we doing?
You might
I
want
was
to cast.
gonna do something.
Like, you might want to put on Dosha since he'll be the one that can understand them.
Unless someone wants to do like comprehend languages or something.
Well, Dosha says, what magic were you planning to use, Anvir? You were extremely vague.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I have a spell that makes it that everyone within an area has to tell the truth.
Okay. And who is going to interrogate?
I was going to get Dosha to do it because he can understand, and then no one would be able to lie to him.
All right, I will give Dosha... I'll cast Enhance Ability for for his charisma,
Okay.
so he can be more persuasive and intimidating.
All right, and all right. So you're doing enhance ability, and Anvir's doing, I assume, Circle of
guys-
Truth.
Yeah, Zone of Truth. You guys might want to step away. I can't really distinguish who this hits.
I mean,
Oh,
doesn't
that could be really bad for me.
Really, maybe
can
you
I
should stay, Onyx.
can I also put emboldening bond on Dosha, and I'll also give it to Eldwin and Ark, just I don't because I have to pick 3, so that he can maybe improve those persuasion and intimidation checks even more so.
All right. So go ahead and put down the Are you leaving the room?
Oh no, sorry. I was just trying to make room for arcs.
Well, put down the area where you're going to put the Zone of Truth. This is a 10-minute ritual, right?
It is. I am having a check. I don't think it's a ritual. I think it's just a straight up spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a thing that has to happen. Oh, I also. Okay, I don't actually have to be in the room. I can step back and do it. Has a range. Nice.
So you want us to be able to lie? You need us to not have the spell on us?
Yeah, so I'll just get like all of the gnolls nice and gathered in a nice like 15-foot radius.
Okay.
You said it was Ark, Elwin, and Dosha?
Yeah, and remember, when you're not in combat, you can share a square. Okay. So, like, right there.
You might need to back up a bit.
Yeah, it's fine. Dosha says, well, if the zone persists, we can move gnolls in and out of it, right?
Yeah.
Link it now, so I'll double check exactly how it works.
I keep trying to move my character, but
Sorry.
Alright.
My bloody sheet. That's what I wanted.
Zone of Truth. Alright, so this is 10 minutes, so Dosha says, I probably can only ask them a few questions. What should I ask?
Straight up, are any of you working for the cultists? I think is a great one.
So I should just...
Also...
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I know if any of them...
Fail their save.
Yeah.
Would you harm any other person in this room?
Alright, so...
Maybe.
Before you cast it, do you tell them to fail their charisma saves?
I would tell Dosha to let them know that there's going to be a magical effect that will help them, so they shouldn't resist it.
As he's being deceptive as he casts the truth spell.
Liar! You liar!
Yeah.
I mean, it will help. It will help us figure out if there's any traitors among them.
Alright.
It's not a lie. It's
It won't help the
carefully
traitor.
worded truth.
It's truth for the good guys, but for the traitors, it won't help them.
It's a carefully worded truth.
Well, none of them made their saves, as far as you can tell. So
Fantastic.
So you think if there are people who resisted, they would have failed it, because you would know if they made it or not, I believe.
Yeah, it does say
Yeah.
you know if they succeed or fail.
Alright.
Just out for anyone answering dodgedly.
So you want him to just ask all of them, are you cultists?
Or like, what tribe are they loyal to?
What tribe are they loyal to?
Something along those. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the
Remember,
best
some
way.
of the tribes have changed allegiances just from our doings while these people were in prison, so that might not actually give us...
Just, yeah, I think... Yeah, maybe just straight up already if you work against cultists. And then just immediately point at anyone that answers yes.
He starts
Helping
going
them.
through the group one
Imagine
after
Ark is like
another.
right behind him in case one of them gets violent.
Yeah, basically.
So yeah, he starts going through, asking one after the other. Give me one moment here. So as he's asking, you would notice one of them who he stops at does not seem to be answering him, and then he repeats the question, but this one Knoll is just not saying anything.
Do I recognize him?
You don't.
Okay.
But he, because yeah, he's, as far as you know, he's just been asking, are you a cultist? But a moment later, the Knoll as he's sitting there quietly, starts saying something, and then begins to twitch a bit.
I trust it.
I need initiative rolls.
Oh
It's one of
god.
those things again. Oh god, there's more than one.
As several of the Knolls suddenly just freak out and begin to roar.
Well, this is what we were looking for.
No.
They're
It'd
gonna
be
kill some of
hardcore
our
when we
people
win.
while we yeah.
Probably.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We actually have spells this time.
Yeah.
We're not which were meant to help us clear this prison, and here we're like
It's close range.
okay.
So a bunch of the prisoners are kind of freaking out, like, oh, blah, and they're yelling a little bit in Knollish, hopefully not attracting too much attention.
Remember that Dosha and Aldwin and who else did I say? Ark have emboldening bond.
Okay.
Also,
The
one of these people, Dosha.
I have Dosha in the background right now. He probably
Okay,
backed
good.
off. He wasn't right next to
Just
them as he
checking.
was questioning them. So the Marazi actually goes first. It's going to screech.
Oh, I didn't roll. I'm sorry. I was trying to. I had to refresh, and I was opening my character sheet and everything. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right. So anyone else not roll? Looks like I have everyone. All right. So yeah, he is going to screech and slash at one of the prisoners around using a multi-attack.
Oh.
It's just me.
Which I thought I set this guy to stop whispering. It's like the opposite problem I was having before.
Notice what Onyx put in the chat.
Alright, let's try that again. So it is going to attempt to use multi-attack. There we go. First claw is coming at this guy here. 17 would strike, clawing the poor Knoll for 12 slashing, as it's kind of stumbles back a little, looking wounded. The creature is then going to do a bite attack on it. 24 would strike, doing 8 points of damage. I don't know. Amazingly, it is still alive, just barely.
Jesus. Does he have like one?
Onyx, you are next. What are you gonna do? As this guy is freaking out, and these guys are all like trying their best to push away from him. Ah!
I'm gonna let Hassan get past me, and
You can share spaces with these Knolls; they'll just fall prone. If you just
Goodness.
push past them.
oh, I didn't realize. All right, I can't seem to get Hassan into the room.
Oh, did you
I think
put
the
him
door
on
might be
I think the
shut.
door's
It is
for
shut,
some
yes.
reason.
Because the door was
Oh.
shut.
We
For some-
shut the door.
I assumed, unless you were making a bunch of noise with the door open. Like, because you were talking and casting spells, it would
true.
have... Yeah, it would have been weird to have the door open while you were doing all that. But we can say he is
I
in the
see.
room.
Yeah, he would have been in the room. It does change things a little bit for me though, so I'm gonna pull out the glaive No, I can't because I'm holding a shield already. I am going to
Rage.
first my luck. Right. Shoot. Yeah,
Remember,
I guess I'm gonna step.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
I'm
move
gonna
into
step
the
in
null
this
squares.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move into his square, like try to get in this thing's way, and I will attack the what'd you call it? Marazi?
The Marazi, yeah.
Marazi. Yeah, there we go.
I don't like
Or
him.
the Marezi, however you pronounce it. The
Ghoul summoning bastard.
demonic creature. Oh yeah, 27 would slice him as you come in slashing with the scimitar, giving him a good cut for 7 slashing damage. He turns his attention towards you as this knoll kind of drops to the ground in fear. Anything else?
Second attack,
Okay, second attack.
21.
Oh yeah, 21 would land another hit. Just in case you all forgot what these things look like.
They're pretty much just demon ghouls.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so you come in cutting, doing another 10 points of damage. And it is definitely unhappy about that, turning towards you, getting ready to counterattack. Hassan's coming in.
attempts to attack he attempts to attack this cultist, but misses.
Alright, so as he roars and Hassan comes at him, he jumps back from the force blast. Anything else, Onyx?
Nope.
Okay. I'm going to add Hassan into the turn order. I'll just put him at 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just so he's on there. Alright, so that is it for you and Hassan. Otto, what are you going to do?
I think I'll. You said that the gnolls will fall prone, not us, if
Yes,
we
so if
push
you
through
if
into
you
their
go
spaces.
in, they'll like just jump out of the way.
All right. I don't want this guy to start attacking any of the innocents, so he'll jump in there. Actually, I might even dance kind of around a little bit around him so that the others can get at him too. But yeah, I'm just going to try and shank him.
Okay.
Shank.
Yep.
All
I
right.
will draw my little.
So that's
Yeah.
the space you're ending in right there.
Yeah, I think
All
so.
right. So this guy's gonna go.
This is the
prone
one
then.
that. This is the one that turned, right?
Yeah, the guy
started
north,
snarling. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's
And
3 of them. that's all.
Onyx.
Yeah, and the other 2 Onyx has engaged. Yeah. Okay.
I just need to mark
Alright.
who's prone in case you move, so I know how easy it is to kill
Gotcha.
the prone guys, because they would have advantage. All right.
Well, Otto's standing over him, but okay. I'm assuming I missed with an 11.
So you swing at him with an 11. Yes, he would dodge out of the way.
But
Is
it's
she technically flanking?
Yeah.
No, these
No.
guys don't have weapons and aren't threatening.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah. No.
What about a 12?
12 would miss as well. Their hide armor would deflect that.
All right. So if I have a dagger in each hand, do you do the two-handed thing?
It's 2.
Okay,
It's 2,
alright.
both hands.
I wasn't sure
so.
because I wasn't sure if that meant two-handed weapon or just anything in both hands. So all right, that's all I got. Would Rounty be capable of opening the door?
Probably.
If she's a bat, probably,
Probably
not.
not. No, yeah.
No, not if she switched back to quasi form. to
Those
monkey form.
doors are pretty heavy. I would say no. She would have to
Okay.
have someone else open.
All right. All right. So invisible bat is flying back and forth outside the door, feeling worried.
All right. Arc.
Okay. Ark is going to go into a rage.
All right.
Rajay.
Arajay. Gonna run up here. And he's going to start swinging at the demon right above him.
All right, so you come in swinging with your sword, or Ark does anyway.
I'm gonna do reckless.
All right, so advantage. 22 would strike as you bring your sword down on this thing. You said you spent a rage, right?
Right. Yeah. So that's
13, or is it included
yeah.
already?
Now 13.
All right, so
I-
you cut into him, getting his attention off of Onyx, and he is now looking at you. Anything else?
Not 20.
That is a crit. Alright, so 11
Terrible.
plus 2, 13. Definitely have his attention as you cut into him a second time.
And that will be his turn.
Alright, Anvir.
I'm going to do an upcasted hold person on the 2 nulls.
Oh, alright. So you attempt a hold person, go ahead and link it. Pointing at the 2 of them. Yep, so that would affect both of them, so they have to give you a wisdom save. They will indeed try to resist it.
16.
The first one fails and is held. Oh, and please start concentrating and timer yourself.
Yes.
So the first one is paralyzed. Where's my paralyzation? That's this one. The second one.
The fact that you're using a handicap sticker now makes me laugh.
Yeah, I felt like it was a little inappropriate, but that was probably the best like symbol they have for paralyzed. So
It works.
yeah, you're the second
Jesus,
guy.
definitely succeeds.
He is
Not very
unimpressed
sensitive.
by your spell and succeeds.
Oh well.
Anything
50.
else? All right.
Does it take an action to actually open that door? Or is that, can I just
It
do
is
that?
a no. It's an item interaction if you want to open it.
Yeah, I'll just open that door quickly.
Okay, the door is open.
There you go,
The
Ruffy.
Fang is paralyzed. At the end of his turn, I think he gets another Wisdom save, right?
I believe so.
All right, so he attempts to fight through the magic, and he would indeed. So you are no longer concentrating as he breaks the paralysis spell on himself.
God dang it.
I rolls. Burned his turn.
Next one is going to. He's actually gonna. He's not very impressed by Otto. He's gonna turn towards the guy who's leaving himself open, as he does a multi-attack with flank. So he has
What,
advantage.
this tiny, spindly little gnome who missed twice isn't intimidating? What?
No, not at all. Like, "Rah!" He just like does a hyena cackle at you. Oh, crit! Take that. So he is going to bite for 7 piercing, and I need a saving throw for poison
Oh.
from the barbarian.
Alright. What's his con? Probably.
As a
Decent
barbarian,
on
I'm
it.
pretty sure it's a good. It's one of his better.
I know. What? Weird question. Is a bowling ball, is that once per turn or once per round?
Once per.
Round.
Once per
Well, that's a good question.
Is
let
what?
me-
Emboldening bond is once per turn.
Oh, then there's no reason why I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's once
Do
per
it.
turn. So you definitely want to use it.
Makes it real good for saving throws. Isn't it?
Alright, so you get +2 to whatever you roll.
Make sure I'm using his stats. He doesn't want my con save.
Oh yeah, he's fine. The creature then takes 2 claw attacks. Well, there's another crit. Claws him for another 16, which halves to 8. And
So,
then-
hold on. Did he not take the poison?
No, he did not take the poison.
Oh, 3 and 8 so far.
So yeah, he took 3 on the first and 8 on the second. And the third claw attack. 13 becomes a 15, so that I think hits, right? No, it's 16.
No.
Okay, so that would just miss. Ending his turn, Eldwin.
All right. Do I see do I see the spy?
Yes, he is in the crowd.
Which one would he be?
He's up over here.
Okay. Seeing that, I will. Seeing where he is, I'm gonna run up to him, just so that he's covered.
All right.
And I'm going to start slashing at this guy. First one, booming blade.
All right. So you attack as you enchant your sword with booming energy. Yeah, 16 would definitely strike, dealing 7 piercing and 3 thunder, so 10 points of damage. As there's a bit of a boom in the room.
Should have done this for the one before, but I'll do it for this one. Bolding Bond.
Well, you already hit him. I mean, I guess you could make it 18, but it's still a hit.
Yeah, but I'm saying this for the next attack.
Oh, I gotcha. Can you do another
I should-
attack? Didn't you already use a spell?
No. For Blade Singers, I can use one. I can replace one of my attacks with a cantrip.
Oh, okay. So, gotcha. Alright, it's Blade Singer thing.
Nice.
So 10 becomes a 12, which unfortunately will not hit. As he dodges out of the way of your second attack. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be my turn.
Alright, so the Marazi goes. It's very angry at the Barbarian. Wait, how smart is this thing? I'm assuming not very smart.
I think that it's like average in everything at least.
It is. Yeah, it's not terribly dumb. Okay, I think it's gonna go for. We'll go for the Barbarian. It does its multi-attack, starting with its claw. Coming at you for its advantage, so 21, I assume would hit.
Yep.
You are clawed for 9, which halves to 4, and I need a con save.
Alright. I'll use Emboldening for this first one.
Okay.
Ooh.
+1.
So many times.
Yeah, 17 would make
Nice.
it. So you are unaffected by the paralysis as it goes to bite you. Oh, natural 1. Or wait, actually it's an 8 because there's advantage, but that would still miss you. Terrible roll.
So natural 2.
Yeah, 1 and a 2. Ending its turn, Onyx. What are you going to do?
Okay. Man. I'm just gonna wail away at the demon again.
Alright, so you take your scimitar and go in at him.
Terribly creative.
Oh yeah, 24 would land a solid hit for another 10 points of slashing, which would wound it.
Nice. 16.
Yeah, 16 would strike as well with the second attack,
Okay.
doing another 7 points of slashing, and it's starting to falter.
And I'll tell Hassan to attack the cultist again.
Alright, so 15 would strike the cultist this time as he blasts it with a force rend for 7. Still not wounded, but a little bit more annoyed at Hassan now. Anything else?
Okay. Nope, that'll do it.
Otto.
I'm going to drop my knives and let's try a Toll the Dead on this guy right in front of me.
Alright, so you chant summoning necrotic energy. Could you link the description? Alright, so he has to make a wisdom. 10 would fail, so it takes 14 points of necrotic damage.
He has a bit of damage.
No, he has not, so he would
Oh,
take
nice.
14.
Okay, cool.
He managed to take more damage because
Right? That's pretty rare. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Now he's
and then
damaged.
It's the weird thing
And
about Tulpa then.
and that's Otto's turn, but as Anvir opens the door, the bat comes flying in and is gonna harry the weird one here. And
The demon?
that's the demon.
Alright, the demon has been harried. Ark.
Alright. Seeing that the demon's a bit distracted, he's gonna take advantage and try to swing on it. Actually, does he?
So you would have advantage on the first attack.
Yeah, he'll risk the Oppian. Or no, because the guy will almost prone, so he'll stay there. Forgot I said anything. Emboldening Bond. No, not for this hit, because it's with advantage.
Alright, so the first hit you do a normal with advantage because he's distracted.
Nice.
18 would land. Cutting into him for 18, and he is looking very hurt. As more demonic blood flows from his wounds. Second attack.
Emboldening on this one.
Alright, +2.
And you know what? Make it reckless.
Oh, alright, so you go
Or
reckless.
do I still have advantage on this attack anyway? Or
No, you don't.
okay. Just want to make sure.
So that would be 25. That would definitely land a hit. Cutting through him, almost cutting him in half as he just falls down in a bloody mess. Anything else?
Nope, that is Ark's turn.
Anvir.
I don't know what to do. I might do a good old spiritual weapon.
Alright, so you chance bringing a spiritual weapon into being. 24 would strike.
I'm gonna hit the guy at the top. I'm just summoning the thing in now.
Okay.
Oh, if only advantage.
Oh, yeah, so just the 9. 'Cause it's thinking about
Alright.
the crit.
So he is smacked by 9 points of force damage as he looks towards the weapon but can't do anything about it. Anything else?
And for my action, I'll tell the dead the same guy.
Okay. So it will attempt to resist your necrotic energies, which it looks like it will.
Yeah, damn.
Okay.
Stop with the rolls, Lou.
I don't know. I've gotten some pretty bad rolls on the attack, so it's kind of balancing
True.
out.
It's been pretty balanced, I'll give you that. That'll be all for me.
Fang goes. I think it's gonna go for Hassan now. Didn't like the bunny. Actually, it's gonna go for you for stabbing it. At Eldwin. So
Alright.
it's gonna do a multi-attack, starting with its claw. Any disadvantage on this?
Guess not.
Okay.
Oh wait, yes. Sorry, yes. Disadvantage.
Well, unfortunately, 20 would still hit, wouldn't it?
Shoot.
No, it wouldn't.
Nice.
Oh, so your AC is 16.
Stupidity.
Oh, you're using shield.
Yeah, now it's
All right, so it cackles and is going to swing at Hassan because it was mad that he got in the way.
Okay.
23. Yep. Hassan takes 9 slashing. And then a bite 12.
No.
Alright, so he dodges that one. The other fang is going to... Well, did you go reckless? Yeah, you went reckless. He's going to go for you.
Yeah. Wanted to confirm the kill.
Slashes you for 5.
Yep.
On the first attack. And goes for another crit. For another 6. Because luckily you take the pain in stride as the rage carries you through. And then a bite. And you are bit, taking another 4, which goes to 2, and a con save.
Alright.
+1.
Ooh.
And you resist the poison. Eldwin.
Okay.
Alright. No, there's no way for me to... I'm going to continue stabbing this guy.
Alright,
Holding, booming, first one.
alright, you go in for more rapier strikes. Uh, 14 would barely strike, but yeah, that would hit.
Alright.
So you do 11 with the first attack, which would wound the creature as you draw blood. 23 strikes again, doing another 9 as another stabbing wound appears, but it is still up.
That is my turn.
Alright, Onyx.
Alright. I'm going to try to finish off the cultist, my north.
Okay. So you go at him with the scimitar. Oh yeah, 24 strikes with the first attack. Cutting him for 8 as he backs into the wall. 15 strikes again with another lightning fast cut for 6. He's bleeding from several wounds, but he is still up.
Alright, then I'll tell Hassan to attack him.
Alright.
Finish it.
Oh yeah, Hassan blasts him,
Bonk.
putting a hole right through his chest as he slams into the wall and falls down dead.
It's just a bunny print.
I always
The
see
two
Hassan
big
like
feet.
opening his mouth and the blast coming out of it, like just a little short
And
range
so-
like blast.
I always imagine him just like donkey kicking him.
Well, no, because
That's
it's
what I
not bludgeoning
thought.
damage; it's force damage, so it's some kind of magical
Sure.
damage.
I just always
Yeah.
assume he has like these little propulsion things on the bottom of his feet.
Hassan's going to move right here to provide some protection from this cultist.
Okay, Otto.
Otto will, let's do another Toll to Dead. Well, I guess I'll E-Blast. I know I have disadvantage because it's melee, but at least I get a couple blasts, so I will E-Blast.
Alright, 24 and 14, both of those would hit the opponent with your... Well, wait, you're at disadvantage?
Yeah,
Alright,
so the 10 probably misses.
10 would miss, but you do hit with the first
So
one,
7 and
dealing
3.
10 points of damage.
Alright, and then,
And he is
Ramti...
wounded.
Okay, good. Ramti will do another flyby and harry him for arc.
Alright, he is harried. Anything else?
Nope. All done.
Arcadian.
Ark does not like that he's been slashed by this guy. He's going to take his great axe Oh, that is not his character sheet. This is his. I won't. This one has advantage, so I won't use. 20.
Alright, so you slash down, cutting this guy with the first hit for 12.
Emboldening for the second one.
Plus 3, alright.
And this one isn't with advantage, so.
14 plus 2, 16 would strike as well.
Nice.
Cutting for 16 points, and he is looking ragged.
Really thought that was going to end him.
So did I. That ends Ark's turn.
Don't worry, I'm here to clean up.
Anvir, what's your passive perception?
Oh, God.
17.
Something moves into the hall over here that is invisible.
Uh-oh.
Close the door, close the door!
You can't see it, but you can definitely hear it.
Oh, it's one of
Close the
those.
door.
What are you gonna do?
Close the door.
Alright, so you use your item interaction to close the door.
I'm like, yeah, no, I ain't doing that. Bonus action, I'll move the spiritual weapon and attack.
Alright, so it flies over at the last one. 23 would indeed hit. As it whacks into him with force damage for... Ooh,
Wow.
nice hit. He is very wounded, but still up.
Really?
For
You still have
my
an action.
action, because I don't want to risk dying, I'm actually going to cast See Invisibility.
Okay. So you cast a spell. Anything else? Go ahead and link it.
Yeah, I was just doing that. And then I'm going to yell out, something invisible's definitely coming out.
Oh, God.
Alright, so that knoll is dead. His buddy,
Finish him quick.
who is barely hanging on, I think is gonna go for... I think he's gonna go for Otto.
Alright, disadvantage.
Alright, so reaction to disadvantage, ooh, does not matter. 20 would strike.
Oh.
I'd
I
be
hate
upset
it.
if we hadn't been rolling equally as well to hit today.
So Otto, you
Yeah,
were
well,
struck
Otto
for
doesn't have
9.
his shield out either, so he's really easy to hit.
I mean, that first encounter was rough in the rolling department.
Alright, so you took your 9. The creature then swings a second time with his claws. 17 versus AC.
Hits.
Oh,
Right.
poor Otto.
So Otto takes another 10. Oof.
Oof.
And then he's going to lunge at you with the bite. 9 versus AC would, I assume, not be enough.
miss. Yay.
You jump out of the way. Eldwin.
When we're at exactly half, should we put the mark up?
Yes, it's half or below.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I'm going to run up here and emboldening the first one, booming blade.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Nice.
D4 plus 4. Oh yeah, 27 would definitely strike, as there is another boom, and he is taken down. Ending the battle.
Oh, no, I don't believe that. I know better.
What do you all want to do?
Otto looks bloodied, but he's like hopping around and hooting anyway.
Eldon will just yell out, "Everyone get away from the door," and then move over here.
Alright, so the gnolls seem very nervous, but they kind of all back up against the wall. So I'm gonna...
squished together. Yeah, have them crowd so that they're a little safer. Especially the wounded ones.
I can take them.
Hey,
off
the
map
fact
at
that
this
none
point.
of them died is
But
honestly
I thought
amazing.
sure they were going to
God,
take out a couple
doors.
before we could do anything. Yeah. Oh, I was really mad, especially because I didn't know who was the spy. I mean, I know somewhere in the combat, Lou told Eldwin, but we as characters didn't know. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, I'm jumping on him the second it's my turn.
All right. So what do you want to do? Everyone backs up to the back of the room.
Andrew, are you going to hang out by the door with the invisible creature on the other side?
No, sorry. I was putting the extended spell effects in for my invisibility.
Anvir backs off as well.
Where's my spiritual weapon going? Has it been over a minute?
Yeah, like, put it over here.
Not yet. Are you trying to stay in
Actually-
rounds as you open the door? Like you gonna open it immediately?
Can it go through walls, the spiritual weapon?
No, it has to go to a place I can see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, but I think I would have
see
to
through.
see the other side of the wall to do it.
Yeah, there's spells for that.
Do you want to open the door right away? As soon as the battle ends? Or else it probably would go away pretty quickly.
Do you think? Should we just kill it? Because, I mean, we do want to clear everything out of here anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to face it now or eventually, so... Yeah, do you wanna...
Yep, let's open the door.
Alright.
Uh,
Who's opening the door?
let's have Ark punch it open.
Punch it open. No, we might
So-
want to be able to close this one again.
Ark walks up to the door, and he will just pull it open. Though, at this point, you don't see the invisible creature out there anymore.
Ark
Did you
doesn't
see the invisible creature before?
Ark looks around. He says, "Is it in front of me?" As he gets his sword ready.
I don't see it in front of you.
Which is well.
I'm just gonna risk it and step out.
Okay. Looking down the hallway, both north and south, you do not see any invisible creatures.
Looks like it moved on for now.
And Docious as well. That's not good. Something knows we're here.
We
They'd
didn't hear
know
any
sooner or
doors
later.
opening or anything, did we?
What did you say?
We didn't hear like any doors of that open, did we?
No, you didn't hear like this door appear open. If it opened a different door, it probably would have been too far away. But you didn't hear anything like a door opening in the area.
I was just checking.
There was a bunch of booming from the thunderclaps, but yeah, you still probably would have heard it.
I think we should try and move on now. At least we
Are we
know
leaving
that
the gnomes in this, or gnolls in this room?
I think
We're taking them with us.
leaving them maybe with Dosha.
So Dosha, first thing he's gonna do is just gonna finish up questioning them with the zone of truth, because technically,
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that concentration?
No, I don't
no,
think it is.
it's just I think it's like an
Oh,
hour,
cool.
right?
Yeah, it's just there.
Yeah,
10 minutes.
or
Yeah.
10 minutes. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna.
Technically, that would mean all of us have to make saving throws because we would have entered the area.
That's
Yeah,
true.
everyone make a charisma save.
Of 16.
Wanna know something about someone's backstory?
Goodness, I just
Ooh.
like, oh my goodness, look at us.
Everyone failed it. Everyone has to tell the truth.
That's amazing.
I have a +6.
Alright, well, Dosha does confirm. He says, first he
Oh, I
says,
accidentally rolled for. Okay, yeah, that was not Otto's roll. Sorry, let me do.
he first confirms in Nolish and then would confirm in common that yes, none of the other ones are cultists. As he says that, a Knoll steps forward and he would say, in common, if that is the case, then I can finally reveal myself to you. I am Garo. I am the one you have come to seek. I am the spy. He says, I thank you for helping make this group safe and keeping these prisoners safe from the cultists and the demon. Oh, sorry, what?
I said he fierce. He looks fierce.
Oh yeah, he looks pretty fierce. He says, I was told by my shaman that you were coming, and I have some secrets that might benefit you in the times to come. Is your
mission successful?
He says, yes. Do you want me to speak about this in front of the prisoners, or should we talk in private? I will leave that up to you and your group.
I think we should talk in private. If worst comes to worst, we don't want the cultists torturing the information out of them, or them
Yes,
giving
we've
up
already revealed.
Yes.
We've already revealed something that, of your identity just here and now. So
He says,
Just move out into the hallway. I'll be able to see for a while. If
Ooh,
anything
I don't
tries to
recommend
sneak up.
conversations in the hallway. If we enter the hallway, it should be to continue clearing.
He nods. He
There was-
says, if there was someone invisible, as your friend said, then we should probably just wait to speak later. But
There's that room to the south that we can head to quick.
he says, I did tell your friend some pertinent information that I can expand upon. And
Yes,
you
he
notice
did
he does
share that.
speak some pretty good common for a Knoll, like even
Nice.
better than Dosha.
Yes, he had shared that information with us while we were separated from the Knolls.
I see. Well, if you find a place we can talk, just tell me. I'll stay here for now.
Should we consider moving the gnolls to a different room since the invisible creature clearly heard the combat here? But even if we are in a different room now that they might be alerted to our presence, they might search more rooms, so it might be moot. I don't know.
He
I
says,
think it's
I have a theory on who the invisible one might be, but again, I think I should wait to give you that information. That said, you're right. I agree we should probably move everyone to a new room once you find one that's suitable.
Well, there
That's
was the
another-
one just down to the south. It was a slightly larger room, if I remember as well.
Yes, and it had a solid door, if I recall. There are other rooms we've not yet explored, so we might find an even better room that we could continue to move them should we discover a good one.
And yeah, because that room is very close, so it'd be like the next place they checked.
Well, I'll leave
I'm
it up
so
to
glad
you.
that one gnoll didn't die. I thought for sure with 2 hits he was going down.
He's still pretty
I would-
wounded, but he's
Oh
hanging
no,
on.
Onyx just bandaged him. Onyx
did
just
you?
bandaged him.
All right, if Onyx bandaged him, he looks better then. He's back up to
Our
17.
our deceitful sticky fingered hero who keeps saving everyone.
He's got a
with his
heart of
bandaging.
gold.
Yep.
I just registered something. This is me saying this is Onvia. Onyx. How you feeling? Feeling chatty at the moment?
Oh.
Oh no!
No, I'm not.
Why aren't you feeling chatty?
I am just thinking about other things. Things that I don't want to say.
Oh, yeah? What kind of things might those pertain to?
Let's move on, shall we?
Like,
For no other reason than to be a dick.
as entertaining as this is, we should. be moving.
We are in dire danger.
I know. I just had to for at least 2 minutes see him squirm.
Agreed.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you.
All right.
Alright, let's head out.
Well, we'll stay here. If you are able to find any armaments in this place, it would be good if we could get these.
We do have some spares we should probably chuck your way.
Oh, do you have weapons?
Yeah, we had a bunch of weapons we were going to give the prisoners, and then they all just ran away.
Right.
We had some short swords and shit we've just been stealing off people.
How many do you have?
That would be an Onyx question, I believe. You are muted.
Sorry, I was having some sound problems.
All good.
So I missed what you said.
We had weaponry to give these people, didn't we? Because they were just asking about it.
Yeah, we've got. Let's take a look at the treasury. We have.
We did chuck some like normal weapons in there. I just don't see them.
I'm not sure we do actually.
I'm a troll poop dagger that is elvish.
Yeah.
I do think that we
We got
were
that.
like, I think we handed, like when we were planning to equip the gnolls when we were first busting them out of prison, like I think someone said like, oh, I have this extra longsword, and I think Otto was like, I have several extra daggers if needed, and like there might have been, it might not have been from the party inventory that we were pulling that stuff.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
actually.
I was just giving that stuff out of my inventory and expected. I thought he was
I have.
laughing at.
Yeah, I have 2 daggers that I can give them.
The short sword that I gave you. That much I am 100% certain.
Yeah, I remember there was a short sword mentioned.
All right. Well, if
I
you
think
want
we-
to just make, we don't have to spend too much time on it, but if you want to make a list somewhere of the weapons and armor you would be able to give to them, we could just keep track of that somewhere.
Yeah, it'd be like a short sword and then like 4 daggers or something like that.
But
And I have a short bow but no arrows.
well, that's
so.
probably less useful. I don't know how.
I mean, maybe they can find arrows somewhere.
Yeah, I mean,
Go on, make a makeshift sling.
yeah, and just hit people over the head with the bow.
Also, once the injured gnoll appears to be out of danger, Otto would actually show Onyx his deep slashing wounds and be like, would you mind? Well, but that sounds feels really good.
Okay.
Oh, Onyx is running out of healer's kit uses.
Actually, while you're working on Otto and he sees that your kit looks like half empty, he would hand you a full kit.
Oh, there you go.
How many of those do you have?
I have 3 more in the bag of holding, but I
Oh,
okay.
okay. Well,
Well-
never mind.
In that case,
Jesus!
I'll hang on to them then just for stabilizing, but obviously they're most valuable in your hands. since you've got
yes.
the ability.
Ark definitely wouldn't say no to getting healed. He's not
Okay.
injured, but took some damage.
Yeah, you got several hits, I think.
All right. Hold on.
Well, I shall.
Hold still. Hold still.
Alright, Arcane's 15. Garrow says, I shall stay here with my kin for now. Just let us know where we should move to. We'll keep the door shut just in case, so no invisible thing can get in.
Yeah,
We've got
and
the
I still
alarm
have
up.
the alarm up, right?
Oh yeah, and you have the alarm up. He says, as long as you don't take too long, I think we'll be okay.
Yes, we'll do a quick scout of the area around here, see if we can find a better fortifiable area.
Okay. So I'm going to take Ark off the board for now, along with Hassan. And yeah.
Hey, Anvir, I added the group treasury a list of weapons that we gave to the gnolls. If you want to put on there what you gave.
I'm really considering using Google Documents instead of the in-game stuff for Treasury.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
I was also thinking about using Discord to keep track of stuff, but I don't know. Alright, well anyway, what does the group want to do? It's currently about, probably 8 a.m. at this point.
Oh, that means my eyes of the sea invisibility would be gone then.
Ooh, let's continue.
Well,
There's a bit
you...
hour.
You probably cast it around 7:20 is when you were doing the Knoll interview.
Okay, because I just went off what the calendar said when I cast it.
Yeah, I just hadn't updated it at that point.
Okay. So I got like 20 more minutes. Let's
That's
start
fine.
heading out.
Sorry,
what was it?
the Knolls would close the door behind you, trapping Onyx inside.
Oh no!
Here, I'll
What
put
are you
out
trying to
here.
say there, Eldwin?
Before, does Anvir have his goggles or? Do
You mean Onyx?
Sorry, yeah.
No,
Cursed
I don't
their
have.
name.
I don't even have that that one prepared at the moment. I can get it back the next time we level up, but I can't do that one at the moment.
I have my
Because
eyes
at the
right
time,
table. Hey,
At the time, we had two other party members that couldn't see in the dark, and I thought we were going to have lights everywhere we went.
Which you usually do.
And-
It's just sometimes they want to turn them off to.
Well, we still have. Don't Ark and Eldwin need? Oh wait, Eldwin. What? I don't.
Eldwin has a
Yeah, that's
spell.
what he's saying. Is that
Yeah.
3 of us need lights? So he's like,
Well, speaking of which, are you lighting up a torch or a light spell?
Yeah, I have a spell with me.
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to.
Okay.
I
Yes,
could
I
give us
want
the my eyes, but that does only last an hour.
So you're gonna. So you can pull out something that's bigger than Onyx's 10 foot of light right now, if you want.
I'm using one.
Oh, okay.
It should be, I think, anyway.
No, there's only a 10 foot of light one right now because I
Oh.
can see Onyx through Onyx's eyes. That torch is yeah, that's a normal one. That's Onyx's light rock, the one here.
All good. I probably took it by accident.
All right, so where is everyone going?
Ooh.
I
South?
think we might
Uh,
want to
we
check some
go-
of these doors.
Shall we open the doors to the south of where we entered? Over here?
Maybe a couple. There's this one down here as well.
Yes. The Knolls, I think, came. Some of the Knolls came from here, I believe, or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
So do we know about these null bodies, or is this something
Yes,
I
we did
missed?
this.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
us.
This is us.
Yeah, the null bodies are
didn't-
still here.
Didn't dispose of them or anything?
We ran for our
We
lives. It was a
ran.
giant-
Oh.
Yeah, no, a
Yeah.
large, deep, like one of those things we saw at the camp.
There's like Demon Cougar, like, who wants to bite our heads off. Presumably still around.
If you look in the
Left my
room to the
torch
se-
somewhere.
Which
If you look in
Onyx and Hassan very fearlessly like faced one pretty much alone. Well, no, Ark, I think. Ark,
yeah,
Onyx, and Hassan basically faced one of those demon cats alone, like while
know-
the rest of us dealt with the Knolls.
you know, the people that weren't here.
I see how that works.
Okay, yeah, but Poyo's the only one that went down.
Do we hear anything
just-
from the other side of this door as we're approaching it?
So there is a large stone door over here, not a double door. It looks like it does open outward towards you. Do you want to try to open it?
Do we hear anything from the other side? Or...
You do
Let's
not
see.
currently.
Quiet.
Can I activate Eldritch Sight just to see if there's any magic? Since it seems to be a an extra. The
Yeah,
door
is
you
that
said it's
instant?
Stone. Yeah, it's instant. I'll
Right.
point it out.
There is no magical aura coming from anything around you as far as you can see.
Except for, like, the things where we've got.
Yeah, except for the group's magical items.
Right.
Elvin just
step
looked
to the
to
door,
the
'cause
door.
I kind of don't want to. But do.
I just look through the door through the south. And I just see like the Poyo-shaped scorch marks on the ground. I just close the door.
Poor Poyo. Alright, you close the door.
wants to open this, or should I do it?
Go
I
ahead.
would say. I was
Oh,
gonna
I
say
don't think
maybe Eldrin or Ark, but I
I
don't know
feel
that it
bad
matters,
'cause
guys.
I'm like Ark's the most likely not to get instantly killed opening a door.
Although, I mean, Onyx, do you want to check for traps? I mean, we should probably be doing that too, because
Sure.
at some
Yes.
point we're gonna like get burned for not doing that.
Sure, let's.
I will try to. I'll try to investigate the door or check the door for traps.
Can I assist with that?
So looking at the door, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. It just seems like a large stone door that you would pull open, probably with a little bit of,
Extra substantial.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Let's do it.
the demon cat came from the other direction, so I'm all about going this way.
Let's go! I open the door.
Alright, so you pull on the door, but it appears to be locked. And actually, as you pull on the door, you hear something start to stir inside the room.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh.
Um.
Perhaps we should take defensible position.
Well, the door seems locked, so I don't know what's in there.
Well, it might be able to unlock it.
Is
So
it locked
why don't we
from both
step?
sides?
Yeah. Why don't we step back and give it a minute or two, see if something comes charging through, and if not, then I will unlock it.
You do now hear something, actually, probably multiple things moving around in the room now.
Do they sound like boots or bare feet or padded? I don't know.
It sounds
Skittering.
like bare feet.
Skittering.
Oh
Oh.
no, it's bears.
Like, I was about to ask for that distinguishing.
Yeah, something
I did
without
not even
That's
consider
two
that.
bears.
Does it sound like normal sized, or is it like thud,
Boom,
thud,
boom,
thud?
boom.
No, it just sounds like normal sized feet. But a lot of them.
Did we bring Dosha with us, or is he alone in the other room?
I assume he's with you.
Okay, cool.
We left
Alright.
the spy with the other ones.
Yeah,
An
cool.
active perception check might give you more info about what's
What's
in
this
there.
guy's name again?
I was gonna
Pharaoh or
ask if we
something?
can figure out what's in there at all.
I mean, I'll try, but
No. Oh no. Can't listen. Oh, never mind. You rolled well.
Look at that. Nice.
So you would guess there's probably more than 9 or 10 creatures in there. So a decent sized group.
Elvin, I think you need to be at the front with one of those fireballs ready.
They could be
Alright.
just prisoners that have been locked in a room.
Tell you what, I will wait 6 seconds.
Let's.
Different.
Should we try and talk to it? I don't know.
We could try to just talk through the door, but we don't know that whatever's on the other side, if it speaks a language, we don't know that if it speaks common.
Well, here's the thing. If it doesn't speak common, then we can get Dosha to try, see if it speaks knowledge. And if that doesn't work, then I'm...
I have a question. Do knoll paws against stone sound like bare human feet, or is that a different sound? Like the bare feet, could it be knolls?
It could be gnolls, yeah. They sound similar.
Okay, all right. And do they normally wear boots, or are they normally barefoot?
They normally wear
Barefoot.
boots, I think.
Okay.
Oh, the prisoners will probably be barefoot, though, eh?
Yeah, prisoners would probably be barefoot.
Okay.
It could be prisoners.
Ooh,
Maybe we
maybe
try
we should ask
knowledge
through the
first.
door. Yeah.
Dosha, do you want to see if they could understand you through that door? It sounds like it's probably prisoners, but...
Oh man.
What would you want me to say to them?
Hello. Hoo-hoo.
Just ask if there's somebody in there and if they're alright. And if they don't respond, then they might not speak knowledge in that case. We're going in there with potential hostility.
Alright, so Dosha kind of moves up to the door, and whispers something or says something in the language you don't understand. And you hear what sounds like snarls coming from the room now.
Yeah, it doesn't sound friendly.
And did we say how many we think there are, or do we have
About
any
9 or
contact?
10.
Oof. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, we wanted to clear this place. We could open the door now when we have some magic available, and everyone prepare. Your big AOE's.
Is
I
there
don't
any
think that.
way...
I'm not sure that I would call them AOE's. That Otto would call them AOE's, but yeah.
Is
Owies?
there a gap
Owies.
at all that we can
Yes,
try
prepare your
and
owies.
through?
Yes, please prepare your owies. Actually, I wouldn't mind getting another chance to use Arms of... No, I can't do that because I think it goes in all directions. So never mind.
Do we just open the door and hope for the best and try and kill it
Another
just now?
question: are our owies loud? My owie
Some would be.
chatter is loud.
It depends on the
My
spell.
Most of
Assuming
them,
my
yes.
hour.
I probably have the only quiet ones.
I don't even have an owie.
You have like single target owies.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think we just have to open
If they
the
stand in
door.
a line for
Spirit
me, I
guide.
can get.
They stand out. We could ask. We could ask them.
Yeah. Say, hey, can everyone line up for me, please? 20 feet.
All right.
Does
Well,
the
let's.
snarling sound like a creature we've come across at all before, or is it just a feral, indistinguishable
Does it bring
scratch
back
snarling?
PTSD?
I don't know if you've heard these before.
Okay.
It-
So they could be horrifying.
yeah.
All right. Well, we open it and dispatch, or we move on and clear other rooms. Woohoo!
I think we just gotta open this and figure it out. If it's allies, great. If it's enemies, kill them.
All right.
But they are locked there.
Who's gonna try to open the lock?
The one person here who picks locks very well.
I mean,
Sorry, I was talking to my wife. Hang on. I need to try to pick a lock. Is that what
So if
we
you're
doing?
gonna try to pick the lock, you must walk up to the door and make a lockpick check.
Well,
Walk up to the door, which then comes alive.
I don't like the walk up to the door part of this.
I'm right
Right.
here, don't worry.
Here goes.
All right. As you get closer, you definitely feel something, or not feel, but hear something like pushing against the door.
Okay, are we sure? Are we sure we want to do this?
Maybe not.
Are we ever sure of anything?
All right. Here's what we'll do. I will pick the lock and then immediately jump to the side because this door is coming open.
Would you
Yep.
prefer if I protect you somehow? Woohoo!
God, this is so stupid.
If you can.
Yeah.
no, that's great.
I'll put Sanctuary on Onyx.
Okay. You cast
Nice.
Sanctuary on Onyx, expending that spell slot,
And I step back.
and you step back. All right, so Onyx, as you pick the door, you immediately feel it being pushed towards you.
Like
Are you? Yeah.
I would like to try to move like right here so that the door opens.
And squishes you.
Well, it'll squish you if you move there. So you're,
Right
well-
here then.
at this point, so you can either try to resist, like hold it shut, or basically just let it open.
Well, given my -1 strength modifier,
I feel your body.
I would like to try to get out of the way.
Okay. So the door. Yeah.
When Onyx has a pick lock, I'm gonna start casting fire.
Oh, Jesus.
Here.
Give me initiatives, please.
Honestly, not the worst.
Yeah. This
see
this
a-
actually.
Room full of what looks like were once gnolls, but have a bunch of stitches and tattoos on their
Sorry,
chests.
ignore that.
I was not prepared. Mistakes were made.
What the?
on. Just make sure I got myself selected.
Oh,
Well, at
yeah.
least okay. I'm more glad
pull
that
out
there's
your
sanctuary on you
background
now.
characters too. Because yeah, your barbarian isn't out right now.
No, it is not. Oh, dang it. I still got the torch.
You just re-roll, delete the torch.
It's like stuck underneath me or something.
Well, this works well for me.
All right, so the
Yeah,
first
one of the
act.
ghouls beats me.
I think you have to restart.
Two.
There we go.
No, I think I got everyone. So
Yeah.
this
Oh, now I
ghoul
see it.
is
I'm gonna
going
go.
to
Some of the 20s were at the bottom. Yeah.
is gonna screech and lunge at Onyx, doing a
Wisdom save.
claw attack as it attempts a wisdom save.
12. There's 12 of them in there.
So
DC 15.
oh, and once again, it is whispering.
I think it just kind of does that by default.
All because I said it to
Yeah.
do that. Wisdom save. No, so it is going to run up
God.
instead and attack Hassan. 15 versus AC. Does that hit Hassan?
Sorry, just realized I was muted. Yes, that does hit Hassan.
Alright, Hassan takes 10 slashing and needs to give me a
Ooh.
con save.
Paralyzed?
I don't know if can Hassan be paralyzed.
He can be paralyzed, yes.
Alright, yeah, because it's not technically poison.
Maybe poisoned. Yeah.
I wasn't sure because I wasn't sure how the paralysis.
So he is not paralyzed, resisting the ghoul's effect. The next one
Excellent.
comes forward. He's going to come at you again, making another wisdom save. He
Why
will
did I
make it.
not?
Oof.
Why did I not take grease today? Shoot.
15, I assume, would bounce off your shield as you keep
Correct.
him back. Anvir.
I'm gonna walk up a bit and then walking past Eldwin's an extra 5 feet, right?
If you're going through a square, yes.
Yeah. Well, I have to go through at least somebody's square to get here.
Yep.
And then I can't end my turn on anyone's square, so I'll just do what I can from here, and I'm gonna try and do it. Turn undead.
Nice.
Alright. So
Fine.
that is a wisdom save. I think that hits
Everything's
all of
30
them.
feet. Yeah, I was trying to get as close as possible. Oh, I'll just give myself like a 30-foot radius.
Nice.
What's the DC?
It'd be 16 wisdom.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's doing. Why is it giving me 2 concentrations?
oh yeah, they are +0. All right, so DC 16. All of them would be turn but 1.
Wow. Love it. Did you have to roll 12 times?
Yeah, but I have a tool that rolls
Nice.
for me
Like
pretty
multiple
quick.
people individually? Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have a tool to quickly mark them all, so I'm gonna have to do
Yeah.
it one by one.
Just so you know,
Do you destroy undead or do you just turn them?
That's next level, I think.
Okay.
6, I think, isn't it?
No. It's like 8 or something.
Oh, fine, my bad.
I'm already.
I always multi-class my clerics, so I probably have no concept of when I get things.
Were you saying something, Eldwin?
Mine and Ark's initiatives are late, so you have to reorder those.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Yeah, next level I get it. Destroy Undead, CR1.
So next act is Romti.
Yeah, she's gonna stay out of that horde. I think she figures we've got this covered.
All right, Eldwin.
Okay. So, I know that Anvir just turned undead, so what I'm going to do...
This is the one that still looks hostile? Is that
The
right?
one that is not
Right
marked, yeah.
here? Yeah, okay, cool.
I feel like it'd be easy to figure out. Every other one just looks like they're like...
There's suddenly, yeah.
On that one, I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
All right. So it has to make a Wisdom save.
Is it Wisdom or Intelligence?
It's Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh, Wisdom. It's just that if
It
it's
would
not smart enough.
fail, so it is affected. As you begin concentrating, and go ahead and mark yourself for a minute. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be my turn.
Arc.
Oh, right, that is also me.
Yep.
What's his
Wait,
speed?
no, you are right. I can destroy Undead, but only half CR.
Oh, well, yeah, these are not half CR.
Yeah, I missed that. It does say there, starting at 5th level.
Fifth. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I missed that.
Ark is going to... there's not really anything he can do right now.
What's his
'cause
speed?
he has 40 feet.
I think you could actually get into this space or this
You
space
could
if
try
you
to
wanted.
overrun a ghoul, or you could use you'd have to use your bonus action, but you could overrun or tumble, which would be acrobatics or athletics to move past an enemy.
Yeah. He'll try that. So, yeah, 40 feet will get him here.
Now, can they take reactions when they're turned?
I don't believe
I
so.
don't think so. I don't think
Okay.
they can do anything. I'll double
So,
check.
are you going to overrun, or are you going to acrobatics to get past this guy?
I'm going to... I'm pretty sure his athletics is better, but I want to double check. Yeah. I'm going to overrun to athletics.
Alright.
Yeah,
so
no
give me
reactions.
Athletics. Oh, well, you most likely beat him. He rolls a 2. So you usually just throw the ghoul out of the way as you move in. Aww.
Alright, and then on the one that's on the ground laughing, he is going to start swinging.
Okay.
I'm guessing Bolt Bond is done by this point.
Yeah, probably.
He'd be prone at the moment, wouldn't he?
Yes, you would be prone, so you have advantage. Oh yeah, 24 cuts him as he's rolling around on the floor laughing.
He is not raging, so...
Doing 12, which would wound the creature. It's a bunch of blood splats off of him. Oh wait, no, he's wounded. Not unconscious. Second attack.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, 17 would strike as well. Doing 11, which would end the ghoul. Splat. Otto.
Can I? Alright, if I do 5, 10, and my total speed is 25, so I would still have more than half my movement. Can I hop up on Hassan?
Like, mount him?
Yeah!
If you want to spend half your movement, as long as you still have half of
Right.
it.
I do. I only move 10, and I have 25 movement. I'm gonna hop up there, and I'm gonna, like, see.
What's Hassan's
I guess-
intelligence?
Austin's intelligence is 4 for a -3 modifier.
So technically, Hassan is also Onyx's, creature, so it won't move even if you tell it to, unless Onyx.
Oh
says
yeah,
it's
no,
okay.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna shoot some e-blasts now. Okay, when I'm mounted, does that give me like? Would I still have disadvantage at a ranged attack at this guy in front of me, or would I like? Does it give me any like height or any high ground or something?
I would have to look at the rule really quick.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make this complicated. I'm probably just gonna sling some e-blasts. I just wasn't sure if it was gonna be a disadvantage or whatever.
E-blast. I love living things to every.
Let me see if I
I
can
don't-
look this
yeah.
up really quick.
I'm trying to preserve my spells, like, because I figure we've got. I mean, there's a lot of these, so they could be dangerous, but I assume we will have these handled here shortly,
I mean,
considering they've been
We
turned.
can fight
Yeah,
a 1v1, well, like one at a time.
right, because of the turn. Yeah, because you turned them.
My turn is so good.
Yeah, it's very helpful. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll to save time.
I'm going to assume there's all this.
Well, if it depends on whether I have disadvantage on the first one. Yeah.
Second one, then.
Yeah. I think it just it doesn't say they have to be threatening you, so you still have disadvantage.
All right. Well then,
So
that's my turn.
25 would strike, or no, actually 11 would miss. Okay, so that they both miss.
Yeah,
the ghoul
yeah, that's my turn.
goes. He is dead. Next ghoul goes. He's gonna kind of run over here and cower. Next ghoul goes. He runs over here and cowers. Another ghoul goes. He's gonna run over here and cower. This guy's gonna run here and cower. How long did they
Gonna
remain
move.
turned for?
1 minute.
Make sure you have that
Yeah.
timer on you. Cause it
Alright,
don't
fine.
think it's gonna come up, but it might. Onyx, do you want to take an oppie on this one as it's running away?
No, I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let them bunch up.
All right, Onyx.
All right. Just to confirm, Anvir, they're only unturned if they take damage, right?
Or after 1 minute passes.
Yeah. And Ark is probably going to go reckless, I would assume.
Probably, unless we all back out of the room.
Also, Anvir, at this point, you would hear something coming down the hallway from back here.
Do I still have see invisibility up at this point?
I think so.
Okay. I am fiercely looking that direction.
Okay, keep an eye out behind
And
you. Sorry,
I-
Onyx, what are you doing? Fairy fire?
All right. Yeah, so 10-foot radius.
It's a
Let's
20-foot
see.
cube. It's actually a
Why did
20-foot
I-
cube, not 10-foot radius.
Why? Huh. Yeah,
Which is similar,
I
but
knew that.
not exactly
I
the
knew
same.
that.
You get those extra
Totally
4
knew
squares.
I can't tell from where I am at the moment where I can get the most of them, but I think it's here.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Alright.
only miss like 2 or 3, I think, there.
All right.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Ark needs to also make a dex save.
We're terrible at those.
Or be
Doesn't he have
lit
that,
up.
does he have that thing where he has advantage?
Oh, danger sense.
Yeah, he does. Against effects that you can see.
What's the DC
such as
on Fairy
traps
Fire?
and
15?
stuff.
15, yes.
Yeah, so Ark has advantage on this. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Ark is just like, what? And suddenly he is lit up too.
well, that's why I asked if he was going to go reckless.
Pocket
Not
sand!
really. it's not really hurting anything if he was planning to be reckless the entire fight. So.
Well, now he has a good reason to be. So that one made it.
Only
That
one
one made
success. 2
it.
success.
That one did not. And go ahead and mark yourself as concentrating and 1 minute marker.
1 minute. Yeah.
Alright, so those guys are lit up. The ghoul goes. It's going to retreat. We can delete these lightning bolts now. To there and just kind of cower. This ghoul as well is going to retreat back, trying to get away from the radiant light. That ghoul is going to stay there, cowering. This one is going to go back. This would give 3 oppies if you all want to take it.
I mean, you gotta start taking them down at some point, right?
Yeah, may as well focus that one. I mean, I can't do crap, but
I'll take the attack.
You and Hassan.
Yeah. Oh, advantage. Yes, advantage.
Otto's on
No.
Hassan. I just moved
that one
him.
didn't get
No,
it.
this
That
one's
one
not
was
lit up.
forward.
Never mind.
No.
I always
You
get
would've got
confused with the
yourself.
green and the orange. Yeah.
What about Hassan? Does Hassan want to take one? Oh yeah, Hassan definitely blasts him. Doing 8 force and awakening him from his turn. Which he will then turn around and attack Hassan.
Okay.
13 would miss though.
Yep.
And this one is going to retreat. No oppies because you don't have reactions. New round. I have to roll something. And move a token.
You don't have to.
Bronte is immediately screaming in Otto's mind.
What the?
No, I am screaming. I legitimately, that was probably obvious. Big frog! Oh,
As a large frog demon comes running up from behind you.
Frog demon. Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Luckily it didn't roll very well. Anvir.
yeah, no, I ain't screwing with that. Banishment.
Ah, nice.
Oh, alright. So you chant at the demon as it's coming around the turn there. And
Is
it
this-
has to make a charisma save.
16.
Okay, charisma. Bloop. Oh,
No.
it cares not. Wow.
Oh,
That was a good
wow. That
That
would have made
would've-
such a difference. And,
Just
one
instantly gone.
stupid point. Yeah.
Oh,
Plus
well,
one,
actually,
didn't it?
I forgot.
It doesn't
Oh,
matter anyway.
extra,
But
right.
still,
Oh, he would have gotten 18, yeah. Okay.
So it
Still so
roars
close.
and continues running at the group. Romty.
I know, like.
Oh, she's gonna oh, what is she gonna do? Yeah, she's gonna still invisible. She's gonna like fly by and like poke it on the shoulder or something.
Snarl, snarl, snarl.
Yeah. So Harry. That's all.
Gonna get eaten.
Eldwin.
She's hoping not. Yeah.
Seeing this guy comparing town to us, Ellen's making the decision. We do not have time to go through these one at a time.
Lock it again!
It's like, oh, we do not have time to go through this one at a time. So I am going to hold Fireball until Ark runs out of the room.
So you're readying a fireball?
Nine.
Yes. I'm
Alright,
concentrating.
go ahead and mark
And
shows
Ark run
concentrating.
out of the room. There's a lot of us in the way. Although remember, Otto is actually on Hassan. I just moved in case Trey wanted to move Hassan's token during his turn.
Alright, Ark.
Alright, so
So I guess you yelled to Ark to get out of the room as you start chanting.
that's 5, 15, 25. 30.
Alright.
I am scared.
So I'm assuming the fireball goes off as a reaction.
Yep. At.
Go ahead and place it.
I didn't specify, so 3rd level. Sorry. Where's the 20 foot? There it is. Hold on. That's not where it's.
Yeah, no, you're getting Onyx, dude.
No,
Right there.
I can. Not.
No, 'cause I don't know if that will work, because Fireball specifically saes it changes shape to fill up all of the squares, I think.
No, that's the old fireball. The new one, I mean, like it'll go around corners and stuff, but it'll still stay within the area of effect. Luckily,
Okay.
you can center it against the wall there because you can still see that point.
It's not letting me move it.
I moved.
Yeah, I think because you accidentally put it through the wall.
I put it in the wall, but that's where you want it, right?
Almost. Up 1 square and to the left 1 square.
Like here,
And then left.
Oh yeah, you got it.
right there.
Perfect.
All right. So, go ahead
I haven't
and
rolled yet.
give me some rolls.
Although the 3 O's are just there, just like singeing their eyebrows
It's
off.
only 14. All right.
Otto's hooting and laughing. He loves it.
DC 14. And for some reason, I thought
This
your
group,
DC
we need
was
to improve
higher.
our DCs.
I have a 16.
Yeah.
That's how you have a magic
I
staff.
shouldn't say that. I'm accustomed to my like level 12 cleric druid who's
yeah.
got like 20 DC 20. Nothing
Yeah,
else
we've only
feels
got
good anymore.
Saw one
Because
campaign where
autos
I had-
are only 15, so yeah.
I remember first season of Critical Role.
Right.
That gave +2 to DCs.
So yeah, there's flaming ghoul bodies
Ooh.
flying everywhere as the room is just exploded.
Are
the
there
ones
two that
that-
are still alive?
there are 3 that are still alive.
Oh, okay.
Man, that guy right in front of us managed to live. Huh.
Yep. Not too many of them
Still.
made their saves.
Saved
but
a lot
they're
of hits.
all
A lot of
wounded.
actions.
Why does it close it when I do that? It's annoying.
I'll say. I think you can take care of 3.
Arcadian can now continue his turn.
Alright.
Forward!
It was 30 to here, so he's going to rage now that he has a better luck, and he's just gonna run up 40
Rush, yeah.
and he's gonna dash to or does he have to dash?
You could just wait in anticipation.
Yeah.
You could dodge or hold an action. Because it's probably it's running at us.
Yeah, and he's gonna sit here and hold an action for when it gets within melee range.
Okay. Alright, and we're gonna call it there, and let's do some MVP votes as the demon approaches. Next time on The Grey Wanderers. I will take some notes. Let's see. 3 votes. There's only 4 of you.
Who hasn't voted?
You can't vote for Hassan.
Yes, you can. We've given him inspiration
Doesn't
before.
a vote for Hassan count as a vote for Onyx?
Onyx,
That would be
alright.
nice.
So
That's
if you
fun.
voted for Onyx, then it is a 4-way tie.
Yeah.
I love it.
need
Yay! So we
Four.
all
Think
get
of
one.
it.
All no, you all roll d20s, and I'll give it to the highest roller.
Oh, that's
Not
hilarious.
me.
Not me.
It's looking, yep, Eldwin.
Wow, Eldwin,
Eldwin.
congratulations.
Good show. Well, that's probably it for this week, everyone. I'll take some notes and be around for a bit if anyone wants to talk, but otherwise, you're free to take off and enjoy your evenings.
Thanks, Lou.
Yeah, take care.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Very well.
Have a good night, Lou.
Good night.